That's better. What's up, guys? Darkdally here for a Wednesday night live Let's Build on Fallout 4. And I was in such a hurry setting this up because I've been so busy all day. I forgot the microphone. What's up, Hooted? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Okay. Damn it, I've been so busy I haven't done anything here. But that's okay because I'm fresh and ready to come up with some ideas. Oh, I've been working like all day. I've been trying to do better and better videos. I've been doing more and more editing work on them. They're taking forever. I wanted to play Ghost Recon today, and I didn't even get to play. I got to turn it on and shoot footage, but I didn't actually get to play it. Alright, so let's get some lighting. Hey, what's up, Haas? How's it going, man? What's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, I saw you comment on something, I thought. So that was you. Cool. Oh, please tell me, Pooted, please. I would love... you know, I was especially... when we were last here, I kind of ran out of ideas. Oh, yeah, so go ahead and give me your idea. And one thing I want to say, again, my last stream, of course, it was a Ghost Recon stream, but it was troublesome, and I lost video 15 minutes into it. So, what's up, Haas? So, James, so, yeah, so if the video suddenly goes out, I don't know, let's hope, let's keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't, because I'm hoping that was just related to Ghost Recon and not to my internet in general. Let's get some lighting in here. I think I know some lighting that would be good, since this is like our security office, control room for the settlement. Brotherhood of Steel. Well, you know I like the Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel Task Force Base. I can get behind that. This could be like their Diamond City post. Okay. Or you know, Boston, whatever. Well, Diamond City is right over there. Oh man, I knew they were for like ever ago. Remember what was it? Christmas before last. They had that special event in Final Fantasy 14, and you could tell that chick was a samurai. And I was like, oh man, I bet they're adding a samurai class. Oh shit, they are. My subscription to Final Fantasy 14 actually is still active. I haven't got around to canceling it because I want to play my character so bad. So I might. Yeah. What's up, Dave? What's going on is, for you and for anyone else who's just tuning in who's not seeing this build is going on, it's strictly been live. That's why there's not much done here, because it's just what I get done in the live streams with suggestions from you guys and whatnot, and also with the interaction that goes on. Yeah, not a lot gets done, but that's what we're doing here, doing a live build. I've been busy all day making videos, so okay, what I'm looking for, ceiling lights. What's up, Tank? How's it going, man? I want some like fluorescent lights up here, I guess would be a way to go. But you know what pisses me off about these fluorescent lights? They don't freaking light up. But that's okay, because these have the look that I think a security room needs. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Now we're going to come straighten these out. Yeah, especially that one video, that combat sniper build video I did for Ghost Recon. That was all day project yesterday. It was ridiculous. But I want to do one of those once a week because I really like it. It was a bit much, the work that went into that. Let's get some conduits for which wires. Well, this is the alarm system, and you know, any time if you use any of the alarm systems that or you know, lockdown systems I have in my builds, it's going to be complicated because it requires you to run. You know, the doors hooked to the alarm system have to be on a completely separate circuit. So, yeah, thanks, Haas. Thanks, James. I think it did. I'm really happy with that. I want to do one a week and try to do some creative builds for the game. What's up, Thumbs? How's it going, man? Brotherhood of Steel recruitment. One thing I found, though, since I posted the video, because I've been playing that character, the G28 sniper rifle, I like it, especially for that build. It works great, but it has considerably more bullet drop than the other sniper rifles. At 200 meters, the other sniper rifles are hitting. Well, not I can't see for all of them. I tested the HTI, the MSR, and the M40. At 200 meters, they're hitting dead on, and the G28 is dropping about a foot. So I still like the G28 for that role, but keep that in mind. If you use that rifle, it has more bullet drop. So, Dave, you don't know about I like Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know. We've had some ideas here. Let's get some. I have excuse me. I have conduits running everywhere, but not for general electricity. So if we want to do lighting for the settlement, we're going to want general electricity pylons or conduits. Let's try to hide them a little bit. Try to keep them kind of out of view. I'm going to have to try to remember which one of these. That's the trick. Which of these are for electricity and which are for security system? Okay. The security system wires to that conduit. This goes to electricity. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I've done that before, and I like that. That's really fun. Making like a Brotherhood of Steel theme settlement and dressing everyone in combat armor or whatever. I like that idea. Come on. And that's something that I would know how to do off the top of my head because I like the Brotherhood of Steel theme. I would know how to do that, so I think that's what we'll do. I'd rather you guys come up with the idea than me anyway. That way it just seems a little better. I did a Brotherhood of Steel settlement once, and I dressed everyone in Brotherhood of Steel armor, except for the ghoul settlers. I made them wear bags over their head, put the sack thing with the eyes cut in it. Oh man! All right, let's get this wired up. Let's see. So yeah, definitely after Saturday night's stream, I'm hoping this one goes a little better. Oops. Oh, shit. Don't back out of a wire glitch. I forgot about that. Let me fix that. The only way to fix that is to string up another wire. Did it add another wire? No, it didn't. Okay, I think we fixed it then. It's a smaller settlement. There should be a theme to it. Yeah. I think we'll do what Pooted suggested. I think that is a cool idea. Now, where's my bed? I keep moving it. There it is. Keep moving the bed. Alright. Well, I hope some more, be cool if some more people showed up. Usually we have more than this by now. I don't think I've been spending, well, yeah, if I'm going to continue doing these live streams, which I am, then, you know, I need to spend more time playing this game and get more stuff done off camera. I do need to. But, it's hard to make myself do something that I just don't feel like doing when it's a video game. And I mean, it is a game, so I shouldn't have to do anything I don't feel like doing. And sometimes I just don't feel like building anymore. Probably just temporary. So I've been looking at Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know what you guys think about it. About Andromeda, because it's definitely gotten quite the reception, especially from the hardcore fanboys of the Mass Effect series and the people who don't really know anything about it. A lot of people have taken their turns, you know, poking at it. And I was at first I was thinking I wasn't going to get it. Hey, what's up, Smy? At first I was thinking I wasn't going to get it because of all the negative stuff I saw on the internet. But now I'm thinking, you know what? I think I will get Andromeda. Wildland Blues. I don't know. I'm going to be playing that game for a while. I mean, that game is everything that I wanted in that kind of game. Like, whoa. Okay, yeah, this is right. Like I mean, in for that genre of game, it's like everything that I wanted. I've even recently tried to start Metal Gear Solid 5 saves again because I missed that open world tactical action. But you know, Metal Gear Solid 5 just it had too many other things I didn't like. I'm really not as cool as Metal Gear Solid story is. It's kind of the Japanese influenced sci-fi is really not my scene. And I know there's games like The Division and stuff like that, but they're old news now. So Wildlands really filled that. Thanks. I am glad you like him. I have a really cool Sights and Landmarks video coming out tomorrow, and I've already filmed it. That's actually what I was doing right up until this stream, and it's interesting because I thought it was going to be boring. The Wildlands Sights and Landmarks episode for tomorrow, episode 8, I thought it was going to be boring when I started it. Turns out it's not. Turns out it's one of the cooler ones because of some real... there's some significance, and it is actually kind of cool. So right now, we're just kind of stringing electricity around. I at least want to get it here to this building, so we can start getting lights up. And I don't think these conduits really look bad, given these city walls and stuff we have here. These kind of blend in. I don't think these are too bad. They can always be fixed later, but for now we need electricity. Oh, my week has been very, very, very busy. And obviously you've seen my Wildlands videos, so then you would know, I know I say a lot, but yeah, it takes a lot of time, so... Takes a lot of time. I haven't got to play yet today. Let's get this over here to this building. So I think, unless we get some other good ideas, I like the idea of a Brotherhood of Steel kind of post thing, recruitment post, or something along those lines. I might want to flesh that out a little bit more. Let's get a conduit right here in the corner. That works. And then I'll run it. I guess I missed something in the comments. Okay. Yes, someone commented on that. Maybe that was you, or maybe you. Someone either commented that or messaged me about that. And unfortunately, no, I think I do still have that character. Yeah, I think I do still have that character. I think I do. How should I get this wiring through the... Oh, no, I never finished it. No, for sure. It's still in the same state it was. I think I did 2 videos on it. And then I think I started to make one that I never uploaded, something like that. And that's a story of itself. Yeah, we can totally go there. It's good that I have other stuff that I can go to if I need to. Let's put this conduit over here in the corner. I think this will keep it fairly out of the way. Alright, well then, I'll keep that in mind, and we'll be going back to that arena. Maybe for the next live stream. That's not a bad idea. Hell, I could load it up to this live stream, so... Although, I'd be afraid that might break the stream. No, it probably wouldn't. But yeah, we'll definitely be going there. I got no problems going there. I haven't worked there. What happened to that wire? How did that wire just disappear? Yes, Mr. Wilson, people are... What is going on? Whoa, that wire disappeared. I had a wire here. I glitched that one, and when I did, this one disappeared, and now I can't put one there. I was having this problem at the castle build that we were doing a few episodes ago. I was having this same problem. And I thought it was because I had too many wires, which is obviously not the case here. How do I fix that? Let's... It must be from mods. There must be some kind of mod conflict. That looks like it's going. Let's find out. Yeah, that's got power. Huh. Well, I think it's going. It's just not snap. Nah. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's glitch it. I don't know why it disappeared in the first place. Let's try that. I don't know why they disappeared in the first place. Stairs in the way. Oh, okay. I can put one there to glitch it. Okay, good. It's a massive map, and most places are full of enemies. Pooted are... Wait, are you Pooted? Maybe I missed something previously. Are you talking about Ghost Recon? Because, yeah. Those sites and landmarks videos take a long time. Especially since usually when I finish clearing them, it's usually nighttime, and then I have to sit there and wait like 20 minutes for the sun to rise to shoot the video. Yeah, I spent hours at those places clearing them out, shooting all the radios so that I can avoid copyright issues. And some places like that cathedral in Malka, I spent like an hour tracking down all those damn boom boxes and shooting them. Yeah, it takes a long time. And it's still not letting me put this wire up. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's store this conduit and put another one. I got dip out. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, cool. Have a good night, man. I will see you later. Very cool to have someone I actually know in real life pop into my channel. That's always cool. I don't have a whole lot of friends, and only a few of those I do have are, watch my channel, so that's always cool. So that conduit was going, darn it, over here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the sites and landmarks, a lot longer than you would think. The cathedral at Malka, that's a big base. That's a main base. That's where you fight. That's where you have to do one of the missions for one of the main buchons in the game. And so it took a while to clear out. Like an hour maybe, trying to be sneaky and not get my head blown off. Plus there's complications, like when I was clearing that particular base, there was Unidad all over my ass. I had to keep trying to lose Unidad patrol ratings. And then shooting all the boom boxes, just because I don't want to get something flagged for copyright and taken down or muted. So I had to shoot all those out, and then of course, then I usually have to wait for daytime. No first person, no, except just the aiming. When you aim, you can shoot, you can toggle over the shoulder or first person, but the actual game itself is all third person. Okay, so we did eventually get that wire. I had to redo that conduit. We got some lighting in here, and I need to do some more lighting around. You know what I should have done, and I will do this before the next time we build here, is I should have turned off Simple Green. I love Simple Green. Everyone knows how much I love Simple Green, but all this grass, it's going to make it impossible to, it's going to poke through all the floors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build like the grass is not there and it's going to stick up through the floors, and then we'll just ignore that because the next time I load this up, I'm going to turn off Simple Green, and then the grass won't be there. The radio problem. Oh. I read the patch notes Pooted, and the only thing I saw was that they were making some radios that didn't work or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I read all the patch notes, and the fix I saw that I'm liking is it'll let you choose which vehicle the rebels bring you. Because I've stopped mine at level 2 because I don't want the helicopter, I want the armored car, so they're going to let us choose now. The number one thing they need to fix is that glitch that stops your binoculars and your drone from working. That's my number one bitch about Ghost Recon Wildlands right now. I've pinpointed it. It's after I've been in a plane. It's after I bail out of a plane or a helicopter, or even today it happened after I landed one. Every time I get out of a plane or a helicopter, I can't use my drone or binoculars. I finally pinpointed it. That's the glitch they need to fix. Then they need to make some more realistic weapon physics. Hopefully. Oh, I think he. If I recall, did you mention something about that? I don't remember. Oh, they are giving me the option. Oh, I didn't see that. That's sweet. Yeah, because turning off the music doesn't do it. So, and turning off sound effects does it, but then there's no sound effects. So, for all my videos, I go around shooting all the boom boxes. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I can just flick that off then. Okay, anyway, back to this. Now, I want to have a floor up here, extending out from the building, but there's going to be a small problem with that, and so this is a solution I want to be thinking about. I'll show you what my problem is going to be. Let's find some stairs. Why did I go to wood? Why am I in the wrong menu? There we go. Warehouse. Stairs. There we go. The problem up here is this barbed wire. If I put a floor out past that, so it shouldn't be too hard. I think I can work around it. It doesn't stick up here, only there and there. So that can be walls or furniture can be covering that. Okay, I wanted to get a handle on that because I will want to extend this floor out. And while I'm up here, let's see right now if it'll let us snap or not. Because I don't know. No. Now, is it just because of the covenant wall? Let's find out. We'll turn off the covenant wall and see if that's what's stopping it from snapping. I mean, hopefully, but... Swap a time. There we go. But yeah, that'll be nice to turn off those radios. I don't mind them. I actually like the radio station in the game. It doesn't... okay, I still can't. The radio really never gets too old because as you unlock the new zones and progress through the game, they add more stuff to the radio. I swear I've heard, not only new radio talk, not even new radio talk as you kill the guys and they have news about it, but as you go into new areas, they interview new people and have new radio shows on there. And I swear I've even heard new music. I'm sure I hear more songs now than I did when I started playing the game. So it's cool they kind of add to it as you go through the game. I don't think it gets old. It's just, yeah, for me it's a copyright issue. I don't want to get a video flagged. Okay. So we got that. Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, so we need some Brotherhoody stuff. Like, let's start out here. What is up, Bruno? How's it going, man? Let's start, okay, so right here, we need something that says, okay, so this is a Brotherhood. Well, there's a couple ways we can start doing that. First, let me grab something here. 1 second. Sorry. First way to start off, Brotherhood. Let's get some Brotherhoody stuff up under structures and fences and walls. I don't think these bricks really go with a Brotherhood theme, but that's okay, because this is a Boston building which has been converted. Can you build power armor suits? Put BOSP on them. Yeah, totally. There's that idea. That's always a good way to go. What is up, War Leonard? How's it going, man? So, we are still missing a few people in the stream, but that's okay. I've been slacking on my Fallout streaming, so I don't blame, you know... Oh, I got one of these with Brotherhood emblem. Which one is it? I don't blame some people for not showing up because... And honestly, the channel has lost... I've been bleeding subscribers pretty crazy bad because I've been going kind of away from Fallout content. I'm still doing it, but I totally understand. Just the way it is. This is not going to want to sit level. But I think some of these would be a good idea. Power Armor Repair Shop. Thank you. There we go. That's a perfect idea. That's what we'll do with that brick building. I mean, we'll start there and we'll branch out, you know. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I could definitely work with that idea. Is this flat on the ground? No, it's okay. I mean, the channel's been going through a bit of a change. I've been losing subscribers, but still getting more. It's just some people who wanted the old content I used to do are leaving, and some people who like the Ghost Re content are coming. And that is cool. It's the way things go. As it happens, I can't... Here's one thing. Let's move these bodies. I can't continue to do the content that I founded the channel on. Because, as you guys know, I'm not... My channel is not the one where I show off complete builds. My channel is the one where I show how to build stuff. And all that's kind of gone out the window now with mods. Now that mods are available for PS4, there's no point. There's no more tricks to show because you can get around everything with mods. So that part of my channel is kind of like, well, there's no more building tricks to show now. It'd be pointless. So, the best Fallout content I can do is live builds. Now, I could do mod reviews. Those got a lot of views. So there's that. But, you know, I've been going the Ghost Recon direction, and so... But still, we have almost 1,100 subscribers, and that's very cool, because a couple weeks ago, we were still under 1,000. What's up, Yuno? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. You're up late? Okay, so now let's get back. I'm going to move this little barricade around here. So for those of you who just tuned in, this is going to be a little Brotherhood outpost. It's going to be... Smyge gave the idea of a power armor repair shop, which I love so much because it's something I've kind of always wanted to do and never got around to. Yep, and yeah, so that's why we're still building and doing stuff like this. Okay, those are not even, so since I can't make them even, well, I could if I move this back. No. Cool, cool. Alright. Well, we can tilt this out. That looks better. Let's get some sandbags. Definitely need some sandbaggy action. Those aren't sandbags. Whoa, this must be new. I haven't seen this. Very cool. Did not know they were cobblestone walls. Alright, sandbaggies. Just kind of here and there. And where's post? Ah, there's post. Come here, Mister. I need to make another Mr. Post and dress him up. I forgot to do that. You know, he'll be the channel mascot. Totally. I just forgot to do that. So let's get these sandbags in place. Go to community and subscribers. Oh, I didn't see the question that was an answer to. Yeah, and I saw them, and I saw those walls, and I thought about that, but I don't think they're going to go here in the city. I'm definitely going to keep those in mind, though, because those could have really cool uses elsewhere. Get some more sandbags. I'm going to need lots of these eventually, just kind of sitting around. Lots of sandbags. Yeah, Pooted, I appreciate you watching, because I appreciate the people who watch all my videos. I really honestly do. And I know how that is, because there's channels that I watch, and I've said this before, there's channels I watch, and even when they play games I'm not going to play, I still watch them. So I know how that is. I know how it is to like a channel, and I like to keep that thing going here. Okay, so more sandbags, more sandbags. Let's go to... Where else can we do some Brotherhood barricadey stuff? Oh, if this is going to be Brotherhood, we also need flags. What's up, Christine? Man, I must be missing chat or something, because that's another one I didn't see. I'm not sure what she says thanks for. Weird. Either it's scrolling faster than I'm expecting, or I'm not getting some comments. I mean, we all know how good YouTube is with notifications and comments, so maybe that's the case. Decorations. Flags. Let's get some Brotherhood action up here. Oh, hey, congratulations. That's very cool. Well, glad you decided to tune in. I'm sure you must have better things to do, though. Why? Oh, wall flags. There we go. Is that the only Brotherhood flag we have? Yeah. Actually, no. We have wavy flags. Yes, this is what we want. Did you try to come up with something for your mascot? Yeah, I forgot to do that. I totally forgot to dress up Mr. Post. Fallout 4, it can't be denied, it's a pretty goddamn good game. Let's put a flag. Well, I can't there. I mean, I could. Does that look out of place, waving? No. Not really. Could be better. I'll leave it. Did I ever put screens in it? Yeah, I did. Which reminds me, we need some kind of doing a little stuff here, there, and everywhere. Let's get up. While I'm thinking of it. That's totally what I was going to do, you know. Totally what I was going to do. I meant to do that on my own time, and I just didn't get around to it. What kind of... I want a ceiling here. Well, first let's just put... let's get a floor upper so we can snap something to that. Let's think. I know what should go up there. Let's go to warehouse, and we'll use some of the mesh. Yes, we have. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Is it just me, or is your name different from 2 seconds ago? Did you just change your last name in the middle of the stream? I'm just wondering, because maybe I'm just seeing something. Maybe it's a different Christine. It threw me off. Okay. Maybe I'm seeing things. I think this might make a good roof. I'm going to marry Mr. Post. Me and Mr. Post are going to start a family of place anywhere posts. Will this snap here? Thank God it will. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, didn't her name say Christine Baker just like 2 minutes ago? That's very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Okay, that looks good, but I don't like how it's just floating there. So that's something... There's a couple ways we could fix that. I know I'm kind of going everywhere. This is how I am when I'm in build mode. I kind of do a little bit of this and that. All right. Oh man. Let's find. I think these might. No, they're too tall. Well. Oh, it's that stupid thing. It won't let me put anything in the ground here. Oh, son of a biscuit. I've heard that could be solved by possibly disabling STS, but I can't do that midstream. So we're going to come back to that. We're coming back to. I want something to support that ceiling up there. I want a ceiling up there, but if I'm going to sink anything in the ground, I might have to try disabling STS first. Yeah, I could. Let's try that. Let's try that. Just see. Post marriages. I'm gonna march for post equality. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to get started on any kind of actual stuff like that. Let's see. Just how would this look if I post staff rights too? Post lives matter. Okay. Can I snap floors to these? Can I snap floors to these under the catwalk? I'll be goddamned. Let's just see what this looks like. Hang on. Just get a feeling for how this would look. Oh, wow. Surprisingly legit. Actually. Well, let us put one here, though, is the real question. I guess it doesn't matter. We could post it. We're going to have to post it if that's what we want to do. I'm just trying this out. And, of course, one's not going to go there. Yeah, that was an idea, but... And I could place anywhere. Well, let's see if it'd be worth it. That creates kind of a cool look. Gotta say. Trying to think. Well, we can come back to that. Yeah. Well, let's see how hard it'd be. Shouldn't be that hard. Let's go grab Mr. Post and stick that stuff up there. Let's get this here. Oh, no, not activate place anywhere. No. Okay. Let's find some more floors. This could be tricky. Because once I get this up there, I won't be able to reposition it. That's why this is going to be tricky. This is going to have to be it's going to have to go first try, or I'll have to do it again. If there weren't a million other objects overlapping it, then I could just grab it and repost it, but I can't with all this other shit here. Alright, first we need to get it straight. Yeah, it's going so slow, you know, because we're only doing it a couple hours at a time. But I promise, all these settlements you're doing in the live streams will end up looking cool. Okay, so that's straight. Let's try to carefully move it into place. Down a smidge. Up. Out. Down. In. I think that's good. Yeah. Close enough for government work. What plans have you made for the place? Any theme you're going for. I hate how it breaks up the chat. I don't know if you guys can see the chat that I'm seeing. I'm just seeing the black chat on the side of the screen. It breaks up words. Any theme I'm going for. Yes, Brotherhood of Steel. This is a Brotherhood of Steel Diamond City outpost. And we're going to have this building over here is going to be, I guess it's going to be this building here, may as well, because it's the first suggestion that we got for the Brotherhood of Steel theme. We're going to have a power armor repair shop. And so I think I'm going to kind of go with that theme and work from that building out. For now, I'm kind of starting at the outside and working the Brotherhood of Steel theme inward. I'm always down for anything Brotherhood of Steel themed. Sure. Yeah, I figure, I mean, I've watched live streams on YouTube, of course, so I've seen, you guys are seeing the regular YouTube chat. If I had a faster connection and a better computer, I might even be able to pull it up on my computer, but I can't. So let's make sure this is straight. Yeah, I think so. No, there. Hoping this stream goes well, because I think it's just the Ghost Recon ones I've had bad luck with, and that's a shame. That is a shame, but it's okay. I'm at the point in the game, in Ghost Recon, where I could confront El Sueño. Like, I've taken down 2 of the head Buchon guys, and I could confront El Sueño, but I'm taking the time to finish the game first. I want to finish everything first, and then I'll fight him. Few gunner cages. Yeah. I'm not sure. Let's just see. How much room would that take up? Because we're cramped here. Of course, I could place anywhere one inside of a wall, but then the gunner would probably spawn inside the wall. Just thoughts. Small, I think that's some medium cages. Gunner, how big are these? Oh, they're not big at all. They're not that big. This is a possibility, except there's no room in the back because that wall hits the settlement limit. But, you know, always the idea, plus I could just spawn them in. Now, we don't need this many pillars, so let's take out... Son of a... There we go. There we go. By the back area, well... I'm turned around. Let's see. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, just ideas. Yeah, totally. Let me get some more daylight here. Let's see, 1 second here. I'm just going to check my... Pull up my YouTube. Okay. Oh. Alright. So... Nothing I can really do with those stairs. Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel. When I started doing my channel, I was using a cheap... I mean, you say you don't have a mic. I started doing my channel with a cheap $15 headset. That's funny. Oh yeah, sandbaggies. Those are always good. I'm going to need lots of those. Can't have enough sandbags. Fences and walls. And finally now, I've got about the best... this probably is the best mic that I could get for, you know, plugging in directly to my PlayStation. Once I make the leap and upgrade to PC, then it'll be different. Whoa. Why? Mr. Post, what are you doing to me? There we go. I don't know what the purpose is of having sandbags against the wall, but it looks alright. I guess they're piled there so that they can make barriers out of them. So that's their spare pile of sandbags. Yeah, totally, you know, I agree. Totally. I want to kind of I'm bad at clutter because I've always just been about building structures, so I want to try to do some clutter here and there as we go. That way it's not a huge thing I have to tackle at the end. You know. Speaking of which, let's get another flag up, or two. Flags, wall flags. It's just a starting point. I might replace this with something different later. And let's get another wavy flag down here. See if I can squeeze one between the wall and the green barrier there. Yep. Very nice. And let's do, as long as we're over here. Let's grab some of these mesh floors again. No, fuck. Forgot. First I needed to do an upper floor so I have something to snap it to. Now we can grab it. I don't know if it'll let me snap here. Might have to post it. Come on. Come on, you want to snap? No! You dirty. Well then... There we go. Now, can I snap it? Wait, now that went the wrong way. Son of a... Oh, that's going to make me free place both of these. Dally, do you check you know he can inspire you on how to make a scrap look? You mean his channel? I mean, I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, and please turn off your ad block. Be like PewDiePie. Please turn off your ad block, maybe, just possibly. Hit the like button. Okay. Yep, you don't have to post those. Here's what we're gonna do. Son of a... What am I running into? Let's see. I will, can't make any... I won't make promises, but I'll try to for sure. I'm really bad about checking out other people's channels. It's nothing... It's just... I'm bad about doing absolutely everything. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I wanted that floor up high so I can position it easier. Where's Post? Here he is. No, I haven't. I know a lot of you guys have channels, and I'm not... And I have checked out a lot of them, but not all of them. But I will. I will check out Yuno's channel. I can at least say, yeah, I'm going to check it out. I mean, how hard is that? So yeah, I'll check out Yuno's channel. For sure. This is going to be tricky to get lined up from this angle. Because even though that looks straight, I'm going to get up there and see some problem. Where'd Post go? No, Mr. Post. Where'd he go? Ah, see what I say? That wall is totally not lined up. Oh, is that the post? Yeah, that's the post. Okay, so that has to go up more. I might be able to reposition that. Let me grab the post back. Oh, don't tell me I lost him on the outside of the settlement. Squeeze by this. Ah, got him. Let's see if I can reposition that. Yeah, Mr. Wilson, you know, you may as well. I try to keep that in mind too, because I know I like viewer engagement. I think I can reposition that. I think I can put this on top of that, and then it'll work. Well, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. In fact, I may have, and I'm just forgetting, because I almost want to say that I have. I may have, but you mentioned you don't have a mic, and I have a habit of, if there's no voiceover, honestly, I have a habit of moving on. I may have and been like, oh, there's no sound, but I'll definitely check it out. What am I doing? So we need to go up just... We're going to have to do it... Oops. But then that's not always true, because Phoenix, who is sometimes in the stream, she was in one of these Fallout streams here at Hangman's Alley. A lot of her videos, she doesn't always, or at least maybe it's just her older ones, but she definitely had some where she didn't talk, and I still watch those. So when it's my subscribers and people I know, it's different. Yeah, for sure. But if it's some random person I don't know, and I see there's no voice, I'm out. Yeah, I will admit, if it's someone I don't know, I know I've seen some of your guys' videos that don't have sound, and that's cool. But if it's some random channel, like for instance, Ghost Recon Wildlands, I was looking up a video about. I was watching a video about assault rifles, it was sniping, assault rifles. Sometimes I look up videos, and a lot of them are posted by people who, for whatever reason, don't have voice, and 5 seconds and I'm out. If there's no talking, yeah. Okay, so that needs to go in and up about an inch. Oops. And, you know, hey, just call me impatient or whatever, but... So we need to go up just a tad and in. Let's try that. Ferret videos. There we go. That's good. Okay, now for the second one. Or third one. This channel was started, was founded on Fallout. So yeah, the only thing on my channel is related to these topics: video gaming, Fallout, a couple of GTA videos, Horizon, and Ghost Recon is everything that's on my channel. I've had channels before where I posted other stuff, but nothing serious. This is, I never had a serious channel until this one. I don't watch, well, as I've said before, I don't watch a lot of YouTube in general, even though, I have my own channel. But then again, like I say, why does my voice sound different now? I moved my mic and now my voice sounds different. It does sound different. Oh well. I lost my train of thought. I don't watch a lot of YouTube really anyway, because I spend so much damn time working. Because I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get to play freaking Ghost Recon today. I did, but I didn't do anything except drive around. Son of it, it's gonna jump around on me. I drove around to find a place to do. My voice does sound different. How about? Okay. Yeah, that sounds better. I must have bumped it down. My headspace while building is my headspace while doing everything is very scattered. One reason I don't do a lot of Let's Plays because, like in Ghost Recon, I pause that game like every 20 seconds. I'm pausing it to do something else. Ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to try to pick this up again. It keeps jumping down. Okay. I don't know how I got that first one up there. Yeah, I'm going to have to go up there and do it. Because if I try to move it up, it's just going to jump on me. Oh, I know how I did it. Let's grab it from farther away. Maybe that'll be the trick. What? What? Okay, guys. Post. What are you doing? What are you doing, Post? Let's try to grab it from right here. Oh, yeah, I know, Mr. Wilson. I try not to be OCD about analytics. Actually, I haven't looked at my analytics. Well, my channel's been going down because I'm not doing as much Fallout stuff. So everything on my channel is going down. Except, no, my views are still I'm keeping the same average. I'm just getting about an average of 1,000 to 1,200 views a day, and I still am. I don't really know how. People are watching something, because people are not watching my new videos, and that's okay. But my subscribers are going down, and a lot of things, so I've not been checking my analytics much lately, because it's been a little more depressing. But there's a lot of weird things, like Mr. Wilson, you messaged me on Facebook about that view thing. And I've had something weird happening. Like, for instance, I posted a video yesterday, or the day before, and, oh, I hope I didn't just move something. I posted a video like the day before yesterday, and by yesterday it had 78 views, and then all day yesterday it didn't move. It didn't move an inch. And not an inch, it had 78 views all day yesterday. All day long, didn't move. And then I woke up this morning and it was still at 78 views. And then I checked it, and within 5 minutes, it doubled. It was like 150. It's that first build video I did, the one with the picture of the MP7 on the thumbnail. Jumped up, it doubled. So I know there's weird things with YouTube's analytics and their views. Who knows? So I try not to obsess about it too much. Subs don't matter, that's true. And my views are the same as they were. I mean, really. I'm getting a lot of views on the Swappa and Place Anywhere videos still. Wow, did I one-shot that? I think I did. I mean, it could move a millimeter, but... Wait, was it 416 bumped down to 95? 416 to 95 what? Hey, what's up, Edward? How's it going, man? I think that... It's off by like a millimeter, but I don't think it's noticeable. I don't think that's going to matter. It'd be too hard to reposition where it's at. Now, what did I do over here? I hope not subs. That would suck. Okay, oh yeah, then we get the floor under it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I hope it's not subs. Okay, views on a vid. I swear I've seen them go down sometimes. I swear it. Like yesterday, when I was having those view problems I had two videos that weren't moving, and then today they both jumped, like doubled in views. And then I had another one that, it was the recap of last week's build. It went down. It went down by like 50 views. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with that. No idea. There's a lot of weirdness in YouTube. Also, some of you may have seen some YouTube channels complaining about losing subscribers. I don't think that's the case. I think it's kind of the same thing as the view thing. Because YouTube has come forward and said, we are not unsubscribing people from your channel, and you got YouTubers swearing that they're losing subs. I think what it is whatever mechanic it allows YouTube to use to find that information, it's the same with the views, is not always connecting right with whatever, I don't know that kind of stuff. But I think that's what it is, just technical stuff. Because I've seen a lot about that. And okay, that worked out. That goes right to that catwalk. Huh. Yeah, I don't pay too much attention to that. I guess the thing to pay attention to is let's temporarily put a post here so I can snap a floor to it. Oh, and I got this conduits here, so this may not go at all. Son of a... Okay. We're going to temporarily get rid of that conduit. I think that could be, because sometimes I click on my videos, like when I need to reply to a comment or something, sometimes I'll click on a video, or if I need to get a link. Sometimes, like, say I want to link one of my videos in Facebook, I'll open the video just long enough to copy-paste the link and then close it, and it doesn't count as a view. Yeah. Sometimes I'll do that, and... Oh, I had it. Nice. Okay, so at least we have a point... Because these aren't going to snap. We're going to have to use the post. So at least I have a point to use the post from now. C. But before we forget, let's put that conduit back up. Oh, that is confusing. Conduit? No, this kind of conduit. Of course you don't go to the conduit menu to get conduits. Why would you think that? Shit. This is going to... Oh, FML. This, yeah, it's this one. What's the point, though, for views / subs other than feeling money? There we go. I mean, right? Okay, let's put those floors up there. Warehouse, floors. Okay. Mr. Post. Mr. Post. Viewer interaction, view time, viewer engagement, session time, things like that. That's what counts. People who don't use ad block. I think this needs to... Oh yeah, we gotta one-shot this floor because I won't be able to reposition it. There's too much other crap in the way. So this has to go first try. That looks crooked as hell. It's hard to tell because it's getting dark. Yeah, that stuff all counts. I mean, yeah, technically subs don't, and that's why... Someone just asked me the other day, actually. Every once in a while I'll get one of those sub for sub comments. Someone will be like... Because I like to respond to all comments, and someone will be like, hey, I'll subscribe to your channel if you subscribe to mine. And that's just pointless. Because, let's be honest, if I'm only subbing to your channel so you'll sub to mine, obviously, I'm not going to watch yours, you're not going to watch mine, so what's the point? There is none. Let's try that. Let's get a... Yeah, I need one of those street lights over here. You checked out the busy settlers. I haven't looked at the mods in over a week. Yeah, a lot of people have ad block. Like, you can find on your analytics, like you can look at... I forget what it's called, but you can look at... There's a way to basically see... I saw one YouTuber pull it up, and it was something like 73% of his viewers or something had ad block on. Something like that. I don't get that much into my analytics. I haven't looked. I probably don't want to know. I mean, it's okay. People can do whatever they want to do, and people will do what they want to do, and that's cool. Mostly what I go for, I like the loyal, cool people who want to watch my channel, want to, and want to have a conversation and talk and, stuff like that. Hey, that's what I'm going for. And those people are really what it's all about anyway. So let's just kind of temporarily, this is a temporary thing. Well, ad block, I mean, I don't use it. Honestly, I never use that because I don't care about ads. I grew up in an age when people actually watched television and there were commercials. So, these days, it's not really as much a thing. I'm used to watching ads. I don't care. But ad block, I guess, just turns off. I don't have it, but I guess it's like an extension or something on your browser that just turns off ads. And being as YouTubers make, depending on the channel, it can be a decent source of income for a YouTuber. And so when someone's watching their videos with their ad block on, then they're not stealing money, but it's then the YouTuber who put so much work in their videos is, when people have ad block, not to put it in a harsh way. I don't like to talk about money too much, because I started this channel. It had nothing to do with money. It was because I wanted to do Fallout builds, and that's the only reason I started this channel, and that's what it's based upon. So I don't like to go into that too much. As long as you whitelist my channel, Mr. Wilson, then we're all good, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. Whitelist Darkdally. That's all. Okay, so let's get this other floor up there. Hopefully that light is not in the way. Yeah, it kind of is, because now I can't rotate the floor on a central axis. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Son of a... I'm going to have to move the light, because if I try to activate place anywhere there, it's going to grab the light. What level am I? Well, this character is level 50 something, but I haven't really played this character. I just made her, power leveled her up so I could build. The highest level character I've had in this game, I've had a few characters at level 70, and then I tend to want to move on, to be honest. There we go. This character, though, is like level 54, I think. I had to make this character because what happened is my old save game got corrupted from mods. Had to start over, so I just power leveled up to 50 with a mod. My old save game got ruined by mods, so I made a new character and power leveled her with mods. That'll fix it. Fix mods with mods. There's a lot to YouTube, man. There's a lot to YouTube. A lot. I just don't go into it because it's not what my channel's about. My channel is about this kind of stuff. Playing games, sharing things that I find and explore, and things that I build. But a lot of my time, dude, my time is not only filming and editing all these videos, but studying marketing, YouTube, how YouTube works, all that shit. I put hundreds of hours into studying crap that I never thought I would, just so that I could do a successful channel. A lot goes into it. So yeah, there's a lot to YouTube, man. But I don't like to... Fuck, the floor is off. I don't like to focus on that because that's not what my channel's about. And there's plenty of channels about how to work YouTube. Let's see. Let's turn off build mode and see. Have you ever completed Nuka World? I've completed everything like a billion times. I never did get that power armor. I know about it, but I never got it for whatever reason. I guess because never been too big on the XO1. I never got that because the reason is because if you're talking about the power armor, I think you are. If you're talking about that legendary XO1, never got it because I like that legendary T60 that you get from the Brotherhood of Steel, and so yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Wilson, I'm subscribed to 2 channels, and I watch everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that floor. It's okay. There's a couple YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to just because they're YouTube channels about how to run a YouTube channel. And besides those, I've done all kinds of research on marketing and everything like that. Not that I'm any good at it, but because if you do anything 8 or so hours a day, then you need to make money off of it. That's just all there is to it. Because it's time that you could be at a job. Where's Post? Mr. Post? Here he is. Okay. Let's try to get it. Smy has one... has... Wait, Smy... No one has made more than you know. I guess I missed part of the conversation. Getting subs on a YouTube channel varies drastically for every channel. It's drastically. It depends not only on what you post, how you present it, but also the kind of personality you are, how how you relate to your target audience, a billion things. So some people may get, I've seen people who go for years and have 800 subscribers, and I've seen people who have thousands in the first month. There is no regular growth. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind. If you do a YouTube channel, always keep that in mind. There is no benchmark for, YouTube growth. It depends on a million different things. I made 93 cents in 2 weeks. Dude, it took me on the YouTube channel, on this YouTube channel. Of course, they're not going to pay you till you hit a $100 threshold. Well, at least here in the U.S., I don't know what it is in Europe, but here in the U.S., it's $100. I think it's anyway. I think it's like 60 euros. But anyway, here's $100. It took me like 5 months to hit that. So yeah. Probably not as much as you think, Christine. It takes. Oh, he's gone up a lot in subscribers. He's got like 160,000, I think. But just from AdSense alone, it's really not as much as you think sometimes. Oh, here's my cord. Sorry, I was looking for my headphone cord. Probably, honestly, not as much as you think. Okay. Anyway, though, But yeah, I think it took me a week to make about $1 when I first monetized my channel. Yeah. But, And who knows how things are going to work out now that I'm posting less Fallout content. But like I said, the build videos I did aren't viable anymore. No one needs build tricks anymore because there's Place Anywhere. And even at the time, it was really only PlayStation users who needed the tricks anyway. But that's okay. The thing ooh, that looks straight. I try to forget about all that and just do what I want to do. I'm just doing what I want to do. Like, I want to do these. I like doing these live build streams. I like posting the. I like posting the Ghost Recon content that I'm doing. I like doing the sites and landmarks. And now, I'm sure not as many people, I think that is straight. I'm sure not as many people want to see me drive around and look at pointless landmarks in Ghost Recon Wildlands. I love it. I love that stuff. I'm sure a lot of people don't. The more popular thing to do would be to post tips and stuff. But, I'm just doing what I want to do. So screw it if, I missed some comment. I see no respawns. Generally, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of videos posted by people on, just like sharing and building. Yeah, exactly. There's videos absolutely everywhere. You can't, like, yeah, you could trip and fall and find a YouTube video about making money or this or that, so I don't need to go into that. I love the videos, There's something I would watch, kind of the stuff I have watched. So there's a market for it, but, that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to do it anyway. I love touring through that world, and I could do those sites and landmarks videos every single day for like a year and not cover everything in that game. And that's just the interesting places, so... Oh, yeah, and I'm going to do Patreon. I'm going to do Patreon. I don't think there's much point in starting it with 1,000 subscribers, but I plan on doing something like that. I plan on doing Patreon. Hell, I probably could now. I know, there's enough people who appreciate my content and would probably like to support it, but that's something I do have planned for the future. Where did Post go? I moved him down here again? I don't remember moving him. Okay. I turned on Super Chat. I did enable my channel for Super Chat, but I don't know if that works with streaming from the PlayStation because I can't control any of my settings here. But it's all good. Got the floor under the catwalk. I'd rather just talk about fun gaming stuff anyway. Talking about money, yeah. Post is here. Here's what we'll do. Let's make a post mascot. Let's get a fresh, virgin post. Here we go. This will be our post mascot, and we'll put him. Here. This is where Post will live. Why can't you do YouTube videos, Pooted? I'm going to have to place anywhere the Post to get him in there. I have a half Maine Coon. I'm not sure what that means. We're going to have to place anywhere the Post. So this is where Mr. Post is going to live. There we go. Okay. We'll dress him up later. Or now or sometime. Now that'll be tedious because I'm going to have to find clothes and use place anywhere to... I'll have to use make static to make... I would want to use... however I want to dress him up, I'd have to use make static and then place anywhere and get him just right. So we'll do that. Do that some other time. Oh, let me rest here. So, hour and 17. Wow, it feels like the stream's been longer. That's cool. It's only been an hour and 17. I like that. Sorry about Monday. There being no stream. I can't say if that's going to be the case this Monday or not. Fallout might be just a Wednesday, Friday thing. Sorry, I'm reading Pudit's comment. Wait, you have an accent, okay, but then you say, boom, you suck at the game. There is a curse on Let's Plays that as soon as you start recording, some bullshit is going to happen. That is a thing. The Let's Play curse is a thing. Every time I start a Wildlands video, A, an Unidad helicopter flies over, B, it starts raining, or every time I try to do a Let's Play, it's some stupid bullshit happened. Just today I was shooting a Sights and Landmarks video in Wildlands, and I went to shoot a cartel guy, forgetting that I had earlier put my assault rifle on single shot. Pulled the trigger and nothing happened, and he killed me. There is a Let's Play curse that will happen. You're going to get fucked up. You're going to screw up, and that's why that's why we have editing software. That's why we have editing software. Okay. Let's do some... I'm going to do some more Brotherhood of Steel clutter while we think about what else can be done here. Is the walkway caged in? Not completely. It's just... we got a ceiling over it and we got the floor under it. I think this is what I want. And Pooted, when you said something, you said you have an accent and you hate it. My impression is a lot of people don't like the sound of their voice. I mean, that's the impression I get, but get used to it real fast. That doesn't mean other people wouldn't even like your accent. Make a few, I've done about 130 videos. Trust me, you get so used to hearing your voice that, yeah. Because I remember when I was a kid or when I was younger, it was always weird to hear recording my voice. It sounded weird. It's like, who is that person? But now, right now I'm listening to myself talk in my ear. I'm so used to hearing my own voice, it doesn't even register. So if that's a thing, that goes away. Be West Jail. Nice idea. Love it. Yeah, and people do like accents, for sure. For sure. So many popular Fallout channels are by Australians and people from the UK, and I can't help but think it's because most of their viewers are from the US and like their accents. God damn it. That's probably wrong, though. That's probably actually dead wrong, because the most popular channel on YouTube is run by a Swedish guy who talks like an American. So, I'm probably dead wrong there, but I like to blame it on the accent. Damn Fudge Muppet, it's just because I'm from Australia. That's what it is. No, it's because they actually make really good content, but you know. Alright. But a lot of popular Fallout channels are people from the UK and Australia. A lot. Every time I would look up a Fallout video, not like a specific channel, just like when I was playing the game, when I was still trying to learn about it, for like the first, when I would actually Google stuff about it, it was always some from England. And I would imagine people in Europe have the same viewership I do. 55% of my views are from the US, so I would imagine it would be the same everywhere. I would imagine even people in the UK would get the majority of their views from the US as well. Just a guess. I don't keep up with who's... I've never heard of Rabas. I was referring, of course, to PewDiePie, who's the only Swedish YouTuber I know, but I don't watch a lot of channels. I do watch him. I like him. He's really funny, and he talks like an American. I was actually really surprised when I first started watching him. I was like, man, he's worked really, really hard to sound like an American. But then he's also been doing YouTube for like 5 or 6 years. What's up, Batman? How's it going, man? How's it going? Alright, so, okay, we got suggestions. So, a jail. That's kind of a given. I mean, any place, any Brotherhood of Steel post has got to have some kind of like temporary lockup kind of deal. I watch my videos a ridiculous amount of times. A ridiculous amount of times. Mostly for editing purposes and for looking for errors. I have some videos, usually, by the time I upload a video, I've probably seen it all the way through at least 3 times. And sometimes I still miss stuff when I post them. SMI, it's in analytics. When you go to, if you click Video Manager, well, that's how I get to analytics. You click Video Manager, then you can click Analytics, and it tells you, well, among other things, there's a pie graph that tells you where you get your views from. And you can sort it. By default, it's just all your views. You can sort it so that it's subscribers or whatever. Like if I click Analytics, which is probably going to take forever to load because I'm streaming, then it'll tell me. But I already know. Right now, 56% of my viewers are from the U.S., and then actually, it's always interesting to see where people are from. I know where you guys are from, of course, because I talk to you guys all the time. But just, my views in general. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Scroll down. Where's it at? Is it under? Oh, yeah, here it is. Where'd it go? Oh. US 56%, UK 14%, and then the rest are around 5%. Canada, Australia, Germany, Norway. You're probably my only guy in Norway. Probably not many. Who knows though? Probably like 1%. Oh, let me. Okay. So we get the idea. I keep getting sidetracked, but it's okay because I like the conversation. So the jail, I like the idea of the power armor repair shop, and I want to put that here. So let's get going on that. That should be a downstairs thing for sure. Let's move these stairs out of the way. Let's move those stairs out of the way. Well, I know Mr. Wilson's from Canada. Who else? I know there's a couple. This building's a pain because some of this is free placed. But we definitely do need bring it out a little bit. Oh, that's going to interfere with our catwalk. Can't bring that out. Can't bring that out anymore. So there's gonna have to be some tricky. I need a stretch. Free placing going on here. Put some place anywhere, some post action, because I can't go out too far or I cramp that catwalk's space. Is this big enough? This is big enough for a power armor repair shop. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and get a door and get a feel for it. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Let's get a door. As far as I know, there's 2 power armor stations, and yeah, I have 2 mods that gives me the other power armor station. Because I have power armor frame crafting and more add-on mod, and I also have USO. So like if I go down to okay, that's the power armor frame. I see. I have a lot of power armor frames I can make, or power armor stations, sorry. So here, I have this one here, and then when I go to USO integrated, I have it there again, yeah, so I have these 2 I can make. Oh, but when you say different texture, do you mean like people paste the different textures on them? That might be interesting. Checked out the Pipes addition to CVA. No, I haven't looked for updated mods. The last couple streams, I have literally been busy all day, and like today, I literally got done and got in here at 7:55. You know, I start the stream at 8 my time. It was 7:55, and I'm sitting there pounding stuff out, firing up Fallout. So I haven't even had time to look at the mod updates. I need to find a chance to do that. Today I was doing a Ghost Recon Wildlands Sites and Landmarks video, the one for tomorrow, episode 8. And the editing ran way longer than I thought. It ended up taking a couple hours, and I was doing that right up until the last second. That shit really takes a lot of time. I know I say that a lot, but it really does. Let's take this door, and that's probably fine. Let's put a let's get a little floor in front of it. Of course not, you freaking bastard. Of course not. It's okay. Okay, so you did me with custom thing. Oh, that's cool. I'll check that out. Why? Yeah, why? Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do it this way. You want to be a pain in the ass? That's fine. I'll work with that. Yeah, I know, Christine. Well, obviously. That's why I just did. I was trying to avoid that. I hate surfing through menus more than I have to. So we'll put the door back. And that's good. I don't want to run that floor. I don't want to cramp the stairs. So we'll probably stop that floor there. And, oh, I know what I'll do. Let's grab us a half wall and then I'll deal with that. That's why I wanted to build concrete. Fill in those gaps. Wait. Oh, it's not a gap. That's an overhang from that window. How can we fix? The only way to fix that is to replace that window with a regular. Now, there's ways. There are ways. There's always ways. Twilight concrete. There. Fixed. I don't like that, though. God. Rawr. Fine. Fine. Fine, I say. There. That looks acceptable, except for this business down here, but again, I have a fix for that. Let's do that right now. Structures. Fences and walls, and sandbags. Brotherhood of Steel settlement, right? So, sandbags for everyone. Let's see. No, that's... I'll put those there later, because those are not going to allow me to snap anything there now. So these are going to go in here in a minute. Once I've finished this little porchy area, then I'll put the sandbags. They're going to stop me from snapping stuff, and it's going to cause more problems. Go sandbags. I think I got some idea for some good. I got an idea for some good steps. I think. Well, we could use concrete ones. I wish they would. I wish he would do the concrete steps and the other textures. I'd like to have like brick steps, but then I guess I don't know how he would do that. Let's try. Let's try these wood ones just to see. This might look good. No, those look like shit. Okay, concrete. Yeah. Okay, do I want any kind of railing? Yeah, of course I do. Who doesn't want railing? Make a makeshift ramp. Well, I could do that. But I think these actually probably look better than that. Let's make a railing out of... Since we got this railing on the catwalks, let's use it here too. Right. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Now we can go. Now we can make with the sandbags. Mr. Post. Mr. Post. Ah, shit. Mr. Post, don't fail me. There we go. There we go. It looks good. And let's see. I want these here like this. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I don't like this grass. I can't wait to make it go away. Normally I like everything that Simple Green does, but here this grass is an eyesore because I'd have to raise the floors up to avoid the grass sticking through, but this is too small an area to have everything up off the ground. I'd have to raise the whole thing, so the next time that we're here, there won't be any grass. I'm going to turn Simple Green off for this build. So imagine this is all beautiful, flat ugliness. Just imagine. We need some lighting for that catwalk. These street lights are strictly temporary. And see, I can't keep my mind on one thing. We're doing the power armor repair shop. What kind of lights would we have in here? I know. Can I make those kind of lights, though, is the question. Please, 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 please. No! Sigh, I can't. I wanted to have those hanging fluorescent lights. So I guess... Oh, I can. Here. This is what I wanted. I think these would look good for a power armor repair shop. Because these are the kind of lights you would see in a repair shop. There we go. This is what I wanted. Perfect. Lights. I keep forgetting about CVA. Definitely will use CVA when it's appropriate. I don't want to overuse special effects. I do not have that mod yet. One of these days I'm going to get that mod. Trust me. I have to, just to stop people from asking me. Just to stop all the people from asking me. And I know one of them's in the chat right now probably laughing. Yes. I will eventually get workshop items. Okay, now let's straighten these out. Oops. I guess part of me is just kind of nervous because I know it adds like a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to take forever to load my build menu. But I know that's a bad. I need to at least try it. I know. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Dave. Yes, I know. I will. Promise. Let's move this. Nah, I think it's good here. It seems to be straighter. Oh shit. That's bad. Bad. There we go. I always have to reposition lights. I never get them on the ceiling straight the first time, ever. They always look... Every time I look at them from a different angle, they look different. So this is going to be a small little shoppy. Let's get some battered, like, oil-stained rugs on the ground. That's what we need. Well, CVA, luckily, doesn't add, by itself, anything to the menu. I like that. It's... All it adds to my menu is buttons. But I can't say anything until I try. It's a really crappy excuse to, spout out a bunch of stuff when I haven't tried the mod. So I will try the mod. What kind of rugs do we have to work with? These are always good in workshop-y. Like for the actual work area. And we definitely want... I think this one right here is good. Whoops. This one. Well, like, just the way it is now. When I push the build button now, and then it takes that long to open the build menu, and the more stuff you add to the menu, the longer that's going to take. And that wait is annoying. But it just, Okay, I'll try it out. I mean, I will. I'll keep saying I will. It's because I will. Should recruit an Atom Cat settler to help with the Brotherhood. Now that's interesting. I wonder if the Brotherhood... I'm trying to think if, how... I can't think of the word. How legit would that be? That's not a bad idea. I'll have to think about that and think if that would be... I can't think of the word. Dave, are you running USO as well? I mean, are you running USO and workshop items? I was afraid of both of them together. That was kind of the thing. I'm assuming you probably have both. Let's get this kind of in front of the door. Oh. Okay, so we can fix that. That's actually easily fixed. Let's go grab... We need some furnishings anyway, so let's grab... What kind of benches do we have? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I had that... I did a live Let's Play, and I played a little bit on the character who was running like nothing but immersive gameplay. I turned off all my mods. Oh yeah, I was crazy when I opened build menu. It was like pop. I was like, oh man, I miss these days. There are things I miss about before. Here we go. Before the days of mods. But I'm kind of anti-mod and stuff in general. Personally, I mean, I've said this before, and it's true. Personally, I kind of wish there never had been mods. If there were never mods, if it were never even an option, obviously no one would miss them because it never would have been an option. And, well, like with other games, you know, I think it would have been fine. So I'm kind of anti-mod in general. But since they're here, got to use them. That's what she said, Smye. Immersive gameplay. Oh yeah, immersive gameplay messes with USO. It scattered everything from my USO menu. It brought a bunch of stuff from USO, like because all the stuff it modifies, it took out of the USO menu and then put into the regular build menu. So it made it a pain to build because I was switching menus more than usual. Oh, that's what we'll do. I was like, I want to have a bench across here because I need to cover up that gap in the floor, and then down in front of the window. And I was thinking I could put this here, but then the drawer is going to be blocked. Haha. So we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Let's post it. Yeah. I agree. I did the same thing. I dealt with immersive gameplay and USO together for a long time because I really like immersive gameplay until I just... Being that building is pretty much all I do, I did turn it off. But, you know, as everyone, you know, I think you guys know that I am still running the large raids portion of immersive gameplay. That was my favorite part anyway. I really liked the crafting from it, but I really didn't want to do without the massive raids. And so I am able to run that, and USO together. So I'm still running part of it, you know. You know, that's so much easier with the rug glitch because I don't have to... Yeah, let's actually use the rug glitch for this. Let's use the rug glitch. Much better. Place anywhere. A rug glitch still works best for furniture because with place anywhere, you not only have, you know, this motion, you have the up and down axis too. With the rug glitch, you only got two axes to worry about, and that's... Is that... No, that looks good. That does look good. Is it straight? Ah, son of a... That actually does look good. Okay. Now let's... another rug out here, and let's complete this workbench around here. Furniture, containers. We'll use this guy. Now I could put him here and have the drawers. Holy shit. Can I place it there? Yeah, let me place that close to the wall? Oh, wow. Huh, how about that? Didn't have to rug glitch. Is it straight? Looks straight. Weird. Well, I ain't gonna argue with that. Not one bit. Just remember we got an invisible rug here. Okay, so this is ready to be cluttered. I definitely want to put a screen on that window because... Just because of the level of it, stuff could fall off the desk out the window. You can rug glitch an armor station. I never thought about that. See, that's why I like talking to people while I build. That's a cool idea. Oh, give me a second here to... I'm gonna... Oh. Let me click off my... I mean, I try to keep stuff on my computer from slowing me down, so let me... My internet is slow enough as it is. I don't need something on there killing my bandwidth. Hey, we get another subscriber. Awesome. Thank you, whoever subscribed, if you're watching. Thank you. Yes, subscribers have been, because my content is kind of, changing and moving different directions. I woke up this morning with 1,099, and then at one point it dropped down to 1,096, and then we're back up to 1,098. It's been really weird. It's been going up and down a lot. But it's okay. Like I said, I understand that my content is changing from one thing it used to be. That's interesting. I never thought of that. That's a cool idea. Who said that? Smy? Someone said that. That's very cool. Close all the porn. Yeah, damn porn. There we go. I actually don't have any porn on my computer. If that's surprising. I think it's probably more weird if a guy in his mid-30s doesn't have porn on his computer, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So let's see if I can get this. There we go. I never thought about that. That's cool. They go together and they're the exact same height. Booted, yeah, you're on the same level as me. I like that you like the same games I do. I figure, well, a lot of people probably do. But I like that some of my subscribers are also into Wildlands. I can't get enough of that game. Oh, that is perfect. Ah! Why? Why, Rug? Why? Oh, because I'm a retard. Because I'm an utter retard. We got this. We got this shit. Dun dun dun. Double rugs. Now we got it. That fits so perfectly. Son of a... Why can't I move it? There we go. There we go. I got hung up. Oh, but now it's, I know why it's doing this too. Well, I'm going to try something. I have ways. I have one good friend I like to play online with, and I don't want to pressure him to get Wildlands. If he's watching, he knows. He knows I like the game. He also knows he also knows I want him to get it, but he also knows I don't want to pressure him to get it. So yeah, I would like if he did. He already knows that, but I'm not going to pressure him. I think it's a lot more expensive also. I think. If you're watching me, I don't know for sure, but I think because of where he lives is more expensive to get some things like video games and stuff. I don't know. So I'm not going to ask a friend of mine to pay $60 for a game he wouldn't normally play, just to play with me. I did that too much when I played, back when I played World of Warcraft. Me and my friends, we would it seemed like we would take turns. Oh, you got to play on this server, and then 6 months later, I'm like, oh, you got to play on this server. We cost each other so money transferring around to different servers, different factions, this and that, and you never stick. So I'm also kind of afraid to get someone to play who may not normally play, because then I'd be afraid, what if I lose interest in the game? Because it always happens. I don't see myself losing interest in Wildlands for like months, but who knows. But anyway. I'm thirsty. I'm totally completely done with WoW. I'll never go back to WoW. No problem with it. Nothing. I put in my time. I saw my interest fading, and so I had to cut myself off. Final Fantasy 14, however, and actually my friend James was in chat earlier, and he's one of my real life friends, and he was saying something about new class starting to Final Fantasy 14. That is an online game I will still play. That's the only MMO I'm playing though. Hey, as long as you guys have the content, I have this up. Okay, so that's a little higher. That actually looks good, though. It looked good when it was sunk down, but it kind of looks good. It creates like a thing for it. That's a really cool idea. I like that. I guess you can still, of course, still use it. That's that much less area that I have to cover with clutter. I got a cool idea over here. Something else I've done before. Watch this. This is cool. That reminded me of something that I have done that I like to do. As long as we're rug glitching. But actually, I'm not going to rug glitch this. I'm going to place anywhere this. I'm going to post this one in. This creates a nice look. I like this. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that look. These lamps are like useless because they light such a small area, but I found you use them for like desks and stuff. Ooh, actually no. That looks cool, but I bet when I go to use it, I bet my head collides with it. Oh, and GTA. I still play GTA, but probably not until like they come out with something new because I'm too fucking busy. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I'm always afraid to. If you see me on GTA, don't worry about it. Well, first of all, messages don't pop up like when I'm filming, because I've gotten messages even during streams. I've gotten messages during streams. Even it doesn't appear, so that wouldn't appear. No, you know, if any of you guys are friends with me on PSN, you want to send me a message, don't send me a message. I don't, like I said, I don't do party invites unless if I was playing GTA or Ghost Recon with one of you guys, well, yeah, party invite is expected, but I don't do random party invites, but messages, that didn't matter. Excuse me one second. GTA, I will be going back, guaranteed. Whatever DLC they come out with next, guaranteed I'll be there. I don't know how that's going to detract from my normal content, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I know that some stuff is still. Some stuff just came out recently. They came out with a new car and some new stunt stuff. I know, but actual full-on DLC. I've heard a lot of stuff about Destiny, and I have one real life friend, who I don't think she watches my channel, but one real life friend who plays Destiny. I see her; she's playing it all the time, and she wants me to play it. But I got mixed feelings over it. I'm thinking no. I'm not going to play Destiny. I played GTA a lot when Import Export came out, like crazy for like that month. Oh yeah, I was going to see how bad this looks. Oh, that didn't look bad. I was afraid her head would like go through the lamp. No, not at all. Okay, sweet. Lampy works. GTA does need more heists, for sure. I couldn't agree more. I wish they would do more two-person heists. I don't do much online stuff. That's not. Generally, I only play with one other person on GTA, but there is a group of people I play with. Like when Import Export came out, I do have 4 or 5 friends that I have, and we used 4 people. I played. Yeah, with 3 other people, pretty much the whole time of Import Export, so we could run 4 cars at a time. Oh yeah, Smile, I need to get back on that. Got sidetracked with GTA talk. Power armor stations are given. The question is where? Corner of the room? Let's see. Yeah, GTA is good fun. I don't know, Ghost Recon, that world in Ghost Recon, it's like, I've heard it's somewhere between, I've heard 3, and I've also heard it's 5 times the size of GTA. I don't know, but it dwarfs GTA. Because one of the things of GTA is the world felt so huge, and now it's going to feel tiny. It's going to feel tiny. And Ghost Recon, it's not an empty world either. Well, it's the opposite of the empty world. You can't walk 2 steps without tripping over a cartel member or some interesting outpost or something. I can't believe they made that huge world and made it actually interesting. Power armor. Let's see where a station would look good. This is probably going to be the go-to power armor station because it's smaller. I do so far the motorcycle, the MC club, the MC stuff in GTA. I only do alone or with 1 or 2 other. I've had 1 or 2 friends help me sometimes delivering my warehouse, but I don't roll with my gang. I do it also. I do everything I can with it solo, and occasionally my friends will offer to help me fill up my warehouse or deliver it. I do prefer help delivering it because when I have 3 trucks I have to drive all the way across the map, that kind of requires more people. So we could put this like here and here. Yeah. That's got to be. We're gonna place anywhere these. That's what we're gonna do. Corners of the room. That way I can put something on the wall. Have it, maximize the space. For sure. Let's get 2 of these built. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, I really prefer to play most stuff alone, which is funny because I do play and have played so many multiplayer games. Most of the people I play, I have a lot of friends on GTA, and honestly, most of those people are friends I've never talked to. They're simply friends that I make because we all like. They're friends that I invite to my session so we can all play alone together. If you know what I mean, like import-export. You want to have other people in your session. You don't want to be doing it by yourself. Well, you have to be in a public session to do import-export. So I have these friends who also are like-minded, and then we all just get on the same session, all start our own, corporations, and all do our own thing. So most of my friends I have on GTA are actually people that I play with simply so we can each play alone and not bother each other, do CEO stuff by ourselves. Because I don't do. Oh shit! I didn't think about. Is that off the ground? I didn't look at it up and down. No, that looks like it's on the ground. I don't do any PvP in any game. You'll never ever see me do anything versus players, so that's why I don't like. I think that's on the ground, which is good because I forgot to even check. Okay, let's move this again. Then my share of PvP. It's not my thing. I'd rather help people. I'd rather play with people, is what I always say, than against them. And to be honest, I'd rather not play with people. I'd rather just do my own thing. I still haven't done co-op in Ghost Recon. But honestly, I'd rather do the missions myself. I'd rather experience the story myself at my own pace. I'll help someone with their own missions. If one of my friends wants to play co-op in Ghost Recon, sure, I'll help you with your stuff, but not my missions. Warm up stream. Why are those crooked? I guess this one needs to go farther back into the corner. I guess I just didn't put it far enough into the corner. Let's see. I could start the stream earlier. I could technically start the stream an hour earlier. But it wouldn't be an always thing. I started at the time I do because when I start it, which is 8 my time, is definitely good. I'm definitely clear and there's definitely nothing going on. I could technically start it an hour earlier, but there'd be some nights that I couldn't, so that's why I start it when I do. It's going to be hard to get these positioned exactly right. That looks like it might be good, though. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that I can use them. I'm going to make sure I can use them. I'm going to make sure that when armor is stationed at them, it doesn't look funny. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Let's do that now, actually. Let me put this out and... I gotta watch this. One day I was recording a video, not one of these live streams, just a regular video. I'm sitting here doing it, and I'm like, what do I smell? I look down at my thing. I was like, oh crap. I was like, do I smell burning plastic? Is there a shock special effect? There absolutely is. Yeah, there's one or two. There is. Okay, power armor. This requires frame pieces, which I don't have. I think I have another way to build frames. I definitely have some way to build power armor frames, I know. USO doesn't have a way? I kind of thought it did. Okay, no matter. I probably came with Freemaker. I know I have some freaking way. Am I just being retarded? I know I have a way to build power armor because I built it at the Minuteman Castle. How do I do it? I'm drawing a blank. I'm getting tired or something. The one from that one mod requires frame pieces. Now I know I have a way to because I built some at that Minuteman Castle. Where did I build it from? It wouldn't be Freemaker. No, this is definitely not from Freemaker. Yeah, I need to look more at my build menus. It's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. I'm getting tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm trying to force myself to go to bed earlier, so I've been waking up earlier every day, and now I'm getting tired early. But I guess that's what I wanted, right? So, USO. So let's hop out of the USO menu. Let's just go here. No. Oh yeah. Well, like I have a mod called Power Armor Frame Crafting and More, which lets you craft power armor frames from frame pieces. Like when you can scrap power armor with this mod, and it gives you a frame piece. So it lets you scrap 2 power armors, and with that you can build 1 frame. The purpose being so that, say you steal some power armor and the frame is stolen, that you can take it apart and build a new one with it. But I don't have any of those frame pieces, but I know I have some other way. Ah, there it is. There it is. I didn't go far enough. There it is. Power armor. Okay, so let's use these stations. The question is, can I get out? Oh, shiz. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't. I didn't think of that. Oh, it's in that menu too? Okay. Yeah, see, the regular power armor stations put the power armor here. Apparently this power armor, as you can see, this station, it puts the power armor back. So we're going to have to rethink this whole layout here. Yeah. Hang on. How long is it? 2 hours. Okay. I'm getting tired. I'm going to try to make it to 3 hours. Try to make it to 3 hours. That's usually after that point I'm starting to get grouchy and out of inspiration and ideas. I could pull them forward, but then I got the problem of I think I'd have to. Well, let's see. Let's just see. Let's move the frames out. Let's pull these forward to where it'll actually let me place them. But I feel like that's too cramped. So I think we're going to have to go with only one. But it's okay. We can work with just one. I think we can. Let's try this. Because I can have other stuff. I can have miscellaneous power armor parts and stuff over here. It doesn't mean, you know. I think one would be fine. So we're going to put... Okay. Okay, so that works. The question is, can I get out? And I think I'm not going to like the answer to that. It's just for looks, though, right? It's just for looks. Let's go to build mode. I got to go to build mode to get out. So I can't move that wall. No. I could move the station out more. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. But in order to get out, it's going to have to be... Let's just see. Fast travel mat, or just go to build mode. Or just have it for looks, you know, hell. Let's make some power armor. Let's at least do that. Midnight, huh? Oh, it's only 10 o'clock here. I don't know why I'm tired. What kind of power armor? Oh, duh. Brotherhood of Steel power armor, of course. There we go. Center of the room. Hang on. I'm overburdened by power armor. No, I don't think center of the room would work good because it would it would take up the whole center of the room, and then I couldn't put anything else around it without it being like super crowded. So you're five. Okay, you must mean you're 5 hours ahead of Smy, because I know you got to be more than that ahead of me. Let me try to remember. Yeah, you must be 7 ahead of me. You must be an hour ahead of GMT, right? You know, that would sound about right. I mean, I don't like. I'm not a human globe, but when I picture Europe, I figure you're probably an hour ahead of GMT, so you're probably 7 ahead of me. Let's get... Well, he said he just got off work not too long before the stream, so he must, I assume, I mean, your guys is, I mean, none of my business, but I assume he probably works late, probably stays up late, right? Oops. Let's get us a flag here. Flag, or, yeah, I think a flag might look good here. There's other wall decorations we could use. They need to have an epileptic seizure warning with these flags. When you're trying to place these things, it's like all of your fucking screen. They seriously do. I know it'll go. You guys are going to be like that? You're going to be like that. Okay, fine, build mode. Fine. Pushing dogs. Is that like slang for something? I mean, at least in America, Circle K is a convenience store. But what does pushing dogs mean? I don't understand. Whoops. Let's turn off the... I need to drop this power armor. This is weighing me down. There we go. Okay. Now we can place... Where did that floor go? I hope that floor comes back. That's odd. Well, we'll deal with that. I just remembered. You know what I just remembered? I haven't saved yet. Now can I place the flag? Yes, now I can place the flag. Let's pray that floor comes back. Oh, okay, because that light, it linked the power armor station to the rug, to the floor. Whew. Hot dogs. Okay, well, yeah, okay, Circle K, yeah, as a gas station. But I was like, pushing dogs, like, what does that mean? Okay, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, because, yeah, they must have all linked through the power armor station somehow. That's good. So I'm going to get rid of this light and then save the game for sure, because I need to do that. I always forget. Someone had to remind me last time. Like, you need to save your game. Granted, auto saves whenever I rest, you know, so there's that. But so let's... I'm trying to decide if I want to put like full armor on this or if I want to have it like partially, like I think I want to I think I'm going to put like part armor on it. Hang on. Let's grab left leg, right leg, right arm, torso. This way it's like partially disassembled. And then wow, your game crashes. Wow. I've had a few mod-related crashes, but not that many. Well, I'm not saying yours are mod-related. I'm saying I've had a few crashes mod-related, and I've had a few unmod-related crashes just randomly, you know, random Bethesda crap. Very rare. I can't say I've ever crashed while building. I don't think so, personally. I don't think so. But then I generally don't. I know a lot of people add way more stuff to their settlement than I do. I don't. It's rare I even finish a settlement because I'm always moving on to new things. Let's have another one of these over here. Yeah, for sure. Let's definitely do that. Do I still have my... Now I used it? Okay, let's grab another one. I still get an occasional crash, which I think must be mod related, but I can't imagine what it would be. It's not enough to worry. When I play this, like if I play this game all the time, constantly, I might get like one a day, so it's not enough to worry about. Please don't drop down too much. Damn. Alright, place anywhere. That rug, because there was a rug on a rug, I had it floating above the ground. Without the rug, it sunk too much, so... Oh. Pooted or Mr. Wilson, if you could, yeah, thank you. Okay. Let's place it down on the floor. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. Now what we can do is, where's those power armor pieces? Somewhere. I can make regular ones static, but there's no sense in doing that when I have ones that I can actually build. They're in. Oops. Oh, sorry. Hands are getting all sweaty from holding this damn controller. Let's see. There's somewhere in here. Ah, clutter. There we go, T60. Let's put a little helm here. Don't make me use the post on you. Don't make me get my post. No, that looks like another foot. There we go. Toolbox. We need toolboxes. But if your controller disconnects, doesn't it just pauses the game, right? Huh. Oh, but then it won't reconnect. Ouch. But you could just plug it in, right? Can you just plug it in? And tools, yes. Yes, indeed, tools. Like right now, my controller's plugged in. It doesn't have to be. There we go. Pretty sure my controller's charged. It's been plugged in forever. Let's see. We need to go to containers. A little red toolbox. Alright, yeah, thanks. Have a good night, Smai. I will see you next time. See you later. Wow, that's weird, you know. What about, wow. Huh. I don't know what to say about that. That sucks. You know what's funny, though? What's funny is, let's see here. Brand new, still in the box. If I didn't think this would cost like more than the controller to ship it to Norway, I would totally give you this controller. It's brand new, still in the box, never been opened. But anyway, I don't think it'd be worth it to mail it to you. And actually, I probably do. I have it as a spare, just in case, whatever. Anyway, okay. That aside. What was I doing? Oh yeah, toolbox. I want that little red toolbox. I like it. Here it is. And we need some tools. That stuff I'll just have to pick up, I imagine. I don't know if FreeMaker would allow me to make tools or not. That might be... Oh, it's the machine doing it. Oh, man. That's weird. I'm on my second PS4, which is nothing new for me. I went through... Oh, my God. I went through 6 Xbox 360s. And, well, it's probably because... Hey, what's up, Cody? Yeah, I had a total of 6 360s, and it's because I kept replacing with refurbished ones. But the more I went through, the more I couldn't afford to buy a new one, so I could keep having to buy used ones. Yeah, that's part of the reason I bought a PS4 instead of an Xbox One. That was part of the reason, is because I was done with freaking Microsoft. Not Microsoft. I was done with Xbox. And I'm on my second PS4. My first one just stopped reading discs, is what happened. Wow. Well, not necessarily. See, I have a controller. I got one still in the package. Actually, I have three. I have that one new in the package, and I have one from my original PlayStation. This is one of the new ones with the little light bar on the front. I have one of these new ones because I got a PS4 Slim, and this came with it. So technically, I have three controllers, but it's never a waste because if your controller does crap out, then you got a brand, just like me, then you got a brand new one you can use. Disk reader eject error. Mine was doing a thing where when I'd put in a disc, like I put in a disc, it'd sit there and like make grinding noises and it wouldn't read it, and it got worse. I'd have to take the disc out and put it in, and it worked. It did that for about a year because it actually started doing this like a year after I got it. It started not reading discs, and I just have to take the disc out and put it back in. And then it got to the point where I'd have to do it so many times, and then it got to the point where I simply couldn't do it, and that's actually why I kind of stopped. There's a point, if you guys followed my channel, there's a point on my channel where I kind of didn't do Fallout content for a couple weeks, and I was posting some Minecraft stuff, and that's why, because Minecraft doesn't require disc. It's the only thing I could play at the time. I couldn't get it to read the Fallout disc. So anywho, where are we at? 2.5 hours, 2 hours 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. So tools is something I'm gonna have to find somewhere, and I'll just have to remember to collect those. But I kind of want them. How could we get tools? Drawing a blank. I could go anywhere and pick them up. I'll just have to remember. Wow, that sucks, man. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, let's look at FreeMaker and see. I don't know where it'd be at in these menus. I've only used it to make, like, settlement supplies and stuff. Okay. Adjustable wrench. I'll take 2. Ooh, oil can. And, yeah, let's make all kinds of stuff we want for, like, a workshop. I'm thinking workshop and Brotherhood. I think I'm tired. I think after the stream I'm gonna grab another monster. I'm freaking tired. I wish I could now. I wish I could just use the force. Actually, all right. I've never gotten up during a stream, but I really do want a monster now, actually, because I'm tired of shit. So, give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run to the kitchen and grab I've got one in the refrigerator. I'll be right back, guys. Like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. I was just, yeah, so tired. I'm thinking to myself, I try to only have, like, not too many monsters a day, but damn, I'm just tired. And I was thinking, I didn't get to play Ghost Recon today, damn it. I wanted to. What flavor? I drink the Absolute Zero because drinking too much sugary stuff, I start getting, it gives me toothaches. and so this is sugar free. That's why I drink these. And these I've tried some of the other Monster flavors. These actually taste. I like the taste. Okay, taste wise, I like the original Green Monster the best, and this tastes pretty damn close. So that's why I drink these. Tastes pretty damn close to the original Green Monster, and no sugar. Excuse me. Okay. Now we're good. I get a Monster. Oh, I love those things. When I first started drinking Monster, I hated the taste. The green ones, they're kind of like Red Bull. I guess it's an acquired taste, but now I love the taste of Monster. And Monsters are a really strong energy drink too. Like when I've been drinking one, if I leave the room and come back, I can smell it like in the air. Something about Monsters. It tastes really bad and they smell, but I'm so used to them. What else do we want? Blacksmith hammer. We want 2 of those. Blowtorch. You can't work on power armor without blowtorches. I know for a fact. And a welding helmet. That reminds me, yeah, because when they're working, they always have the helmet. Yeah, we'll have to cook up one of those too. I drink a lot of energy drinks, so I try to control, because I've been drinking 2 a day, which maybe isn't so bad, but I do that for months and months and months. It's just not good for you, so I try to keep it down to that. But today I just really want another one, even if it keeps me up late. I'm having fun. Having really fun on the stream here. And like I said, I didn't get to play... Oops, my mic was down. Now I sound better. I didn't get to play Ghost Recon today, which I hate that. Like, because I made a Ghost Recon video. I edited... What all did I do in Ghost Recon? Oh, yeah, I had to do work for the sites and landmarks that I posted today. I didn't have a thumbnail, so I had to play the game to get the thumbnail picture for it. And then I had to play the game to do... I did another sites and landmarks video for tomorrow. So it sucks, because I actually played Ghost Recon for a couple hours today, but in those couple hours, I actually didn't get to play it. That's what sucks about, doing a gaming YouTube channel, is sometimes you have to play video games and you don't actually get to play them. So here I am, I'm getting tired, and I do not want to go to bed without actually playing Ghost Recon. I refuse to. My God, there's a lot of shit here. Don't forget duct tape. Thank you, Edward. We're almost there. Let's have electrolytes. No, but it has coconut oil. No, I'm just kidding. No idea. But it's good. Oh. Yeah, I run entirely off of cigarettes and Monster. Of course, it used to be cigarettes, Monster, and vodka. At least now it's just Monster and cigarettes. I used to drink a lot. Coolant, we need coolant. Sure, we'll have a couple of those. I used to. But sober now for 9 months? Yeah, just over 9 months. 9 months and a week. Something like that. Which, I realize a lot of people are like, so? But anyone who's had an alcohol problem, anyone who's had to be sober would understand, wow, that's really cool, 9 months. So, yeah. Oh, cutting fluid. What is cutting fluid? Why can you craft? I don't know what there's a use for it, but you can craft it for some reason. I mean, in the vanilla game. Idio crazy. I have never heard of it. Never heard of it. Duct tape. We need lots of duct tape. Lots of duct tape and glue. Let's make a couple of glues. And empty coolant, yeah, because they probably use some of their coolant, so empty coolant too. The only thing I miss about drinking is beer, just because beer is good. I wouldn't be opposed to... I think I'm clear enough. I think I'd be fine with non-alcoholic beer, and I might have to pick up some NA beer sometime, just so I can yeah. I definitely don't miss most parts of drinking, but I miss the taste of beer. Might have to get me some non-alcoholic St. Pauli Girl. That stuff's pretty good. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. With the German chick on it. Oh, I've had my deals with drugs too. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. That was not a problem to stop. I just, yeah, for whatever reason, I had no problem stopping doing that kind of stuff. Weed, I had no problem stopping. I hate weed. Everyone who knows me knows I hate weed. Everyone I know smokes it, and that's cool. I live in Colorado, so it's legal here. I don't care, but I hate it personally. That I had no problem. I used to do that. That was no problem taking, because I didn't like it in the first place. Ooh, military ammo bags. Oh no, not those. I was thinking the military grade duct tape. Well, they would have that. Well, I mean, in real life. Well, thank you, Z. I meant in the game. Smart ass. I meant in the game because you can craft it at the chemistry station, and I never knew what it was for. I never saw anything that required it. But then I don't know why there's like half the flowers in the game. Like, why are there, tar berries? What are those for? I mean, maybe they'd make a recipe I never seen. I don't do a lot of crafting in the game of like food and stuff. And like hub flower, what's that for? I don't know. No, I myself wouldn't. Ooh, oil can. I think I already have some of these. I myself would not be opposed. Like I said, I wouldn't mind getting a pack of non-alcoholic beer, sure, but I won't put it in the video game. Yeah. I don't do any. Yeah, what else? I think we're good. Oh, wait. Actually, we're not. Fuck. Okay, let's scroll back to the bottom. I was getting near the bottom too. Is it okay? See, yeah, I don't ever do I never drink in games or do drugs, and that's partly because of real life issues. So I just stay away from that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I never make or take drugs in video games. So yeah, I forgot. It's probably used to make that. Okay, yeah. See, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't do that stuff. I forgot there's going to be wrenches and shit here. Screwdrivers. You need lots of screwdrivers. When I was a mechanic, my number one... when I was a mechanic, those of you who are mechanics will understand, and those of you who are not may not understand. When I was a mechanic, my number two most used tools was a flathead screwdriver and ball peen hammer. And the reason, as a mechanic, that the flathead screwdriver was my most used tool had nothing to do with screws. Because how many flathead screws do you see? But ask any mechanic and they'll probably agree. My most used tools were a ball peen hammer and a nice size, like number 3 flathead screwdriver. And it was for banging shit into place. Have you guys ever looked under a car? It's nothing but rust and just corrosion. Yeah, as a mechanic, because you see mechanics on TV with the shiny tools twisting. You know what the reality mechanic is? Is a blowtorch, a hydraulic press. I've used sledgehammers to get parts off of cars. So yeah, what I'm saying is, sorry, I got sidetracked. But we need lots of screwdrivers and hammers. Sometimes I like to reminisce about all the fun times of working on people's fucked up vehicles. But that's not even like me being funny. Seriously, my most used tools was a flathead screwdriver for ramming shit and prying. I mean, yeah, you'd be surprised. Mechanics have, oh wow, these lights suck. Mechanics have very creative ways of using things. I've used screwdrivers for things you wouldn't even think of. Things you wouldn't even fucking think of. You could probably be like, oh, okay, I could see how you could use it for a lot of things. No, you don't. You don't know until you've had to be super creative with tools. How about an oil filter that won't come off with anything? So you take a screwdriver and jam it through, and then use it as a lever to unscrew it. That's what I'm talking about. There are so many uses for screwdrivers you wouldn't even know unless you've been a mechanic. Then you're like, oh man, I could tell you stories about all the tools I've made and the screwdrivers I've used and what I've used them for. Yeah, so we need some other lighting. CVA. There we go. See, I like these lights, but they're not putting out enough light. Let's see if I can get CVA to put some light for us. Let's see if I can remember how to use it. No, for prying, like prying, I pretty much did use pry bars just because they got more leverage. Screwdriver, just yeah, really creative stuff. Okay, so we need lights. Where were those at? Effects? No, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. How come I only have? Okay, I'm trying to remember where the CVA crap is. Why can't I remember? My memory, man. Why can't I remember? Oh, I bet here. Here we go. Here's the thing. This is, I speak from experience as a mechanic. Oil filters and oil pan drain plugs, and people always complain because they're so hard. People say, "Oh, don't screw them in so hard. Don't screw them in so hard." Under electricity. Here's the thing with that. People subconsciously screw drain plugs and oil filters tighter than they have to because it holds the oil in the engine. You know, I worked on motorcycles, and a loose drain plug can literally kill someone because if your drain plug comes out and the oil gets down on your wheel, it can cause you to wreck and literally kill you. So, you know, or it can ruin your engine at the very least, even in a car. So people subconsciously tighten them tighter than they have to. On top of the fact, well, people don't think about, when you tighten an oil plug, it has oil in the threads, it increases the torque you put in it by it's like 150% increase in the torque. So even if you use a torque wrench on an oil plug and put it to the exact specified torque, because it has oil in the threads, it goes way, way tighter. That's why they're always tight, and that's why oil filters are always a bitch. And manufacturers love to put oil filters in the places where you can't get them, so you can't get leverage. Anyone who's done it knows the pain of getting an oil filter off. So I could write a book about the creative ways I've used to get, there we go, lights toggle. I could write a book about the creative ways I have used to get oil filters out of machines. Oh yeah, like literally. There's the lights toggle. One of my good friends is an IT guy, and I can really relate to him because since I was a mechanic and he's an IT guy, we both have the most awesome stories about customers, because computer owners are the same as car owners. They bring their machine to you because they don't know how to fix it. So we can always relate and tell funny stories about the stupid crap we've had to fix on people's machines. Oh yeah, I could go on and on about that forever. But okay, so we need, yeah, this is what we need. This will give us the light. Can I get one that lights up? No. Forgot about these. These are cool. Can I actually place them? Yeah, I could. I wonder if these light up, or if I have to put light in them. Either way, I forgot about these. But let's use, I like the lights I have, so the reason I came here is to use these like invisible light sources. I like this. I wonder if this has collision. Let's find out. Let's use Mr. Post. Most of the stories aren't technically nice to tell because it's not people's fault. I mean, yeah, I understand that people don't know how to fix their vehicles or whatever. I totally understand. So most of the stories would be just, are fun to tell, to make fun of stupid people, but they're not really stupid. They just, they just didn't take the time to learn. Why can't I use place anywhere in the dim light? Last year, dude crashed into the truck diesel pump. Oh, wow. Wow. I can't use place anywhere on this thing. I don't know why. I would think that I should be able to. I thought I did in my CVA live stream I did, but it's not letting me. That wouldn't allow me to float it though, Pooted. Unless you think I got to attach the lamp to it. That wouldn't allow me to float it. However, no, I couldn't use, no. Maybe. Let me try moving around some more. Think so? Okay, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's move Posty out of the way. Trick is finding where I put the... There it is. Let's put it right here on that. It'll only let me float it that far. Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. You're right. Didn't think it would. That's perfect. Now the question is, the fuck is that? I'll get to that. Do we have collision with it? No, I can move around fine. There we go. Oh, wait, yes. Yep, yep, no, there is. Fuck. There's collision. Well, that sucks. But... only if you're trying to walk into the power armor. So, I think that's probably fine, to be honest. There's no reason you'd... I think it's fine. What is that up there? You know. Yeah, I don't think it's really not in the way. I had to look for it to find it. Can I get up these stairs, please? What was I seeing up here? There's something. See, right there. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Never mind, never mind. Never mind. It's the top part of the post. Yeah, whatever. Just scrap it. Okay. Okay. Fun times. So we got that. There's collision, but yeah, it's not noticeable. So let's see what other. Let's see if there's. Can I put these? I can't put them on these desks because that would be ideal. If I can stash them in the corners, that would be cool. But we can't. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. Turn that back off, and I'll just use regular lights. I think I can put one regular wall light, and it'll fix the rest of the lighting in the room. I like these. Excuse me. I like these lights I have. They just don't put out much, you know. USO integrated. I mean, that looks fine. That fixes the rooms fine now. Oh. That doesn't look so good right there. I know. Probably want to have a light over here anyway. Right? Problem solved. Oh, we need a screen for that window. That way stuff doesn't roll off the desk out the window. Anti-commie posters. I agree. What am I looking for? Screens. This is what we need. Ah, son of a... Oh, I know what it is. It's not that I couldn't grab that light with place anywhere. It's that something about this button. Something about that button. You just wanted to grab it. Okay, we need to get... Oh, this is going to be hard. This harsh lighting on me. Actually, it looks fairly straight. Okay, I want to have it... Alright, have a good night, man. I will see you later. I know it's late there. Well, let's try this. See if that looks good. Ah, shit. Okay. These screens are exactly the size of one tile, so we need to be careful when we place them. Where'd Mr. Post go? Ah, there he is. Good night. Alright, so we just need to make sure... Oh, crap. I grabbed it from too far away. I need to be closer. Need to be like this close. We need to make sure that this is at least there. And we need to go down so it doesn't stick up to the top. And it's got to be straight, of course. Let's try that. Straight. Straight. Perfect. Okay, so we got us a screen window. This place looks kind of cozy. I like the lighting in here. I just came in here and it's like, oh, this looks kind of nice. Excuse me. Okay. So. Oh, anti-commie poster would look perfect right there. I agree. Let's see. I think there's a backlit poster of one. I mean, I could be wrong. But I think I like the backlit posters. I'm really a fan of Nuka Girl. I'll have to put in Nuka Girl one too. Oh, come on. This is like the end of them, isn't it? Wait. Well, that would be a good one to have there. Why are these taking time to render? That's weird. I don't see any. I thought there was a backlit one. Maybe not. Okay, well, I gotta have Nuka Girl. Which one? I like this one. Nuka Girl's hot. Let's put her right there. And then I saw one that was somewhat appropriate. I know there's some kind of anti-commie poster. This'll work. I want a backlit one. Those look so cool. Well, I guess it's not technically backlit. That one is... The backlit ones I don't use because you have to wire them. Where's my other posters? That's it? I could have sworn. I never use these. Maybe it's here. Oh, I thought those were movie posters. Let me look again. I thought the red ones were all movie posters. Oh, you're right. You're right. Huh. I guess I never read them before. I don't know why. Yeah, you're totally right. This is still appropriate, but I do like you already better. Whoa. Holy shit. Eee. There we go. So I've got a few. The Red Death. Communism is coming. I like this one. Ah, son of a biscuit. I like that one. We need, I feel like we need something here on the floor, but I'm not quite sure what. Whoa, did I just see frame rate drop? Do I detect frame rate drop in here? No? Oh, no, not now. Okay. What other kinds of clutter would we find in a power armor workshop? Good question. I shall think on that. What other kind of clutter would we have in a power armor workshop? What else can we put in there to make it look authentic? Hey, another subscriber. If you're watching, thank you very much. 1,099. I'm back at the we're back at the subscribers that we had this morning when I woke up. Yeah, like I said, it's totally cool. I understand that because I'm doing less Fallout content, I'm losing subscribers. I understand. It's just kind of funny. It's like all day I've been bouncing up and down, and finally I'm back up to the point where I was at this morning. Still, the channel's still been gaining subscribers, just much slower because I've been losing a lot too. You could build gear and power armor pieces from USO. Yeah, I have some over there. Maybe you... Yeah, I could build more, for sure. I only did the helmet and the arm. Yeah, I could do more. Let's put like a torso or something on the ground. That sounded grim. A power armor torso. T60, of course. Torso. Let's put it there. I don't know. It looks kind of weird on the ground. I think it'll look better on a... Scavenging. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Ugh. What am I doing? Ah, here. Scavenging. Oh, hey, that's kind of nifty. Anyway, we got some power armor pieces. I could put more, and I do have my tools that I could place. Yeah, let's see if I can remember how to use make static. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember how to use it. Hit select for make static, and then I got to go in here. If I'm not mistaken, I've not done this many times. Make selection static. Okay. So now that means gun rack. Good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, we need a gun rack with some laser rifles on it. Yeah, for sure. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Of course, well, I guess because this room here is power armor repair, but that doesn't mean there wouldn't be weapons here for sure. So now this item is static and cannot be knocked off. I like that a lot. So, okay, so now I do remember how to use it. So let's do some more stuff. Duct tape, cutting fluid, blowtorch, blacksmith hammer. Where's my screwdriver? Need my screwdriver. Screwdriver. Make static. Make static. Oh, Tim Timon, you're a genius. Make static. He is a genius. I don't want to say too much because he may either be watching this now or watch this later. But seriously, he's a very good mod author. That crazy bunker, real funny. I wish. Make static. Okay. So I think that's everything now that I dropped. See. Yeah, we can walk over it and it doesn't move. He is awesome. He is awesome. Let's turn to build mode. There we go. Now we can place this stuff. Of course, that's not to say it won't sink through the thing, but that's okay. Blowtorch. Or it's not a blowtorch, it's cutting fluid. Here's a blowtorch. The blowtorch. Let's put the blowtorch by the power armor. Nah, that didn't look right. I wish you could have it laying down on the ground. That looks alright. Well, what? Yeah. Anyone who works on anything is gonna have tools on the ground. I mean, it's a no-no, but while something's in progress, it's always a reality. Little blacksmith hammer. There we go. Oh, where's my screwdriver? I forgot to. Oh, there it is. It's not static, is it? Nope. Well, shit, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And make selection static. Thanks, man. Thank you. That's funny. I'm not sure if people can donate on a, because I'm streaming from my PlayStation. I'm not sure if people can. I turned on, I do have, like I mentioned earlier, I do have Super Chat on. So if it was working, there would be an icon next to the little emoji button. There would be a money icon, but I don't know. I can't see. Probably not, because I'm on PlayStation and I'm not streaming from YouTube. So I would assume it probably doesn't work until YouTube gets their shit together. You can make static and place outside workshop mode. Oh, can you? Didn't even know that. Like I said, I haven't used make static much. That's cool. That's very good to know. No, well, but it says if you press X, then it turns it off. Oh, I could place it outside of workshop mode and then make it static. I see. Yeah. Yeah. I think this looks okay. I see, but and yeah, I think it's a pretty good stream, and it's mostly because all the cool people that like to come here and hang out. And I'd like to see the usual suspects as we call, as you guys call yourselves, I'd like to see that number grow. I'd like to have like more people who just come, just to come and be and hang out, and it's very cool. Because sometimes we don't even build. Sometimes we sit there for like 5 minutes and don't even build. We just talk. Let's have a look at the outside. Because I think it's inside here. I don't want to clutter it up too much. Although this wall here could use some love. I feel like something needs to go there, but yeah, there is such a thing as doing too much. But I don't think putting in a trash can would be too much. Because that's something that would definitely be here. There would definitely be a trash can. Somewhere in this menu. Oh, here's one. What's this? Oh, that's cool. It's a Nuka World trash can. I like that. I like the Nuka World trash can. Should probably have a couple. That's in the way of the drawers. Ah, right here. That would be good. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. I have to rug glitch in both. There we go. Little trash can. Is it sticking out too much? Oh. Yeah. No matter. Put it closer to the wall. Much better. And the other one. Armor station's in the way. That's good, though. Alright, we got ourselves a pretty good little power armor workshop there. Oh, I worked all through the night. I had lighting in there, so I didn't even notice. I worked all through the night. I don't have to sleep. We need something on the outside. The outside looks too plain. And, of course, we're going to have a second story above it, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But I will say I'm really glad that... Yeah, look at this. This is really, really cool. Because before I started the stream tonight, I had not only no idea what I was going to do on this build, I had even less of an idea what to do with this building. So thank you all for all the cool ideas. Because we have... Yeah, this building is like really awesome on the inside now. It could use some work on the outside, and we'll get to that. And we didn't only do this, we also did, yeah, this cool work on the catwalks, which I really like. Kind of fun build streaming. Stream building? Build streaming. Where's Post? No, oh, there he is. Okay, didn't lose him. He's over here. Ah, cleanup area. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I mean, because that's not random clutter. That's something that would be here. For sure. Let's get Posty out of the room. And I know I could build the perfect sink. Where is it at? I think it's in chemistry stations, actually. If I'm not mistaken. The fuck? Crafting. Why have I no chemistry station? Am I retarded? Ammunition, Smith power armor. Work. No. Oh. Retarded. Chemistry. Perfect. Workshop. A workshop style. Cleanup sink. Yeah, I know, Pooted. I do it all the time. I'm like, why? Where is this in the menu? Oh, I'm not in USO integrated. Do that all the time. especially as I have other mods that add more stuff to the build menu. So my regular build menu now has, like when you go here, it has like all the normal sections because I have mods that add other stuff. Okay. This needs to go, definitely, it can't be just by itself. Yeah, this would be a good spot. Text. Oh, it's okay. Oh, my headphones are buzzing again. I figured out what it is. These headphones, they plug into my PlayStation with USB, and then right here is this. And it's that connection that's causing the buzzing. So I'm glad to know it's not the headphone cord, it's the mic jack that plugs into the USB extension. That's what's... So if... yeah, I don't know if it's... These are the headphones that I have. Turtle Beach Recon 60p, and they're really good. But yeah, I get this buzzing, and I was like really mad, and I realized, oh, it's not the cord, which is good. It's this connection. I think it built up static electricity in this connection. I think because if I tap this, it buzzes. You probably can't hear that, but and I think it builds up static in there sometimes, and I just have to and fix it. Sync the sink in the cabinet. Well, there's a problem with that. Is that well, I'll show you, and you'll immediately realize if you haven't already why we can't do that. As Doc Brown would say to Marty, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. If I put the sink in there, that's going to happen. Yeah, I know, it was a cool idea at first. But I think that works. We need like a poster over the sink, I feel. I think I know what to put. And we need something else by the sink. Yeah, you realized, yeah. I know. As soon as you said it, I thought and realized it. Yeah. The trash can would probably actually look better by the sink, to be honest. I think that would be a more logical place, don't you? Yes, it would. Trash can by the sink for dirty towels. And here, I think this would be a great place, I don't know why, for a vault poster. I guess because sinks in workplaces always have some kind of signage or something over them. I guess is why I thought that. Ah, metal bucket and a box of Abraxo. See, you guys are geniuses. This is why I do build streams, of course. Of course. I do feel the need for a... The outside world can never hurt you. Actually, there is a sign that says wash hands before returning to work. Duh, there is a fucking sign that says right there. There is a sign that says exactly what a sign would say in that position. Okay, metal bucket. Okay, yes, and Abraxo. Good call. Let's go craft it. Let's go whip some up. Get a drink here real quick. Oh. Sorry, I was checking my channel. I'm hoping to see some more views in my Ghost Recon videos. I know a lot of people are posting Ghost Recon. But, so we need a Abraxo cleaner. And we need industrial grade. Because mechanics get really dirty hands. And metal bucket. Ooh, a broom. I just thought of that. Because you said sweep. We could put invisible, sweep, rug, assign, a settler. Oh yeah. Once I have settlers, we'll do some invisible rug animation assigning for sure. Faux show. Metal bucket. Oh man, there needs to be a faster way to go through these damn menus. Let's make a couple. There we go. Metal buckets. Okay, so Metal bucket. And Braxo. Now, I will use, I think it was Pooted. Someone suggested I place it and then make it static. I know it's like the most obvious thing. That way. Oh, fail. God. Let's get it. Ah, perfect. And whoops. Okay. I don't know why I never thought of that. Let's see. There we go. Can I put this under the sink? Because that'd be chill if I could. Now let's put it here. That looks good. That does look good. That looks really good. Thanks for the suggestion on that. That's badass. Now you cannot knock it over. Oh, that is so sweet. Not only do I hate when stuff falls over. You guys remember now I've not played Skyrim in a long time. I never got Skyrim Special Edition. But I did. I played my share of Skyrim back in the day on 360. I'd spend forever, like when that expansion came out, I forget what it was called, to let you like build the house. I spent forever decorating that thing, and then every time you would come into the house, it seemed like it would just spawn all the items in the air and drop them on the ground. Every time I came to my house, it looked like a fucking tornado hit, and I realized it was because every time you zone in, it spawns all the static items in your house and just drops them. Of course, and they weren't static. If you bumped into them, they'd freaking fall anyway. Decorating in Skyrim was so annoying, especially since decorating in previous Elder Scrolls games was spot on. Like Oblivion, you put something there and it stayed there. Sure, you could bump into it, but it stayed there. And in Skyrim, you just couldn't do it. And I like how I can make this stuff solid. Thanks for getting your shit together, Bethesda. Or actually, Tim Timmon did this, not Bethesda. What am I saying? Thank you, mod authors. How about that? This wall still feels blank. But I don't want to put just another wall hanging because then it could be cluttered. I take decorating very seriously. Can I repaint this power armor? Because I don't like how it doesn't match. Wait. Can I get out of there if I put myself in there? Yeah. Okay. Can I change the paint? Metal shelf. There we go. That's a great idea. And then we could put more crap on there. Perfect. Perfect. We want... Let's see if I can change the paint on this. I'm not sure. Fuck. I can't. I can't because I'm not in the Brotherhood yet. But I will. Boxes. Oh, I forgot about... There's stuff I forgot about. Shelf with boxes. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what we're going to do. Let's see if I can get out of here. Okay. No. I haven't. I never did get OCD decorator for a few reasons. And then once I got make static, I don't see a need to. I never used it, but as far as I can tell, I don't see a need to since I have make static. I realize it works differently, but, you know, shelves. I don't think it'd be any use to me. My understanding of it is that instead of dropping items and then making them static, you just craft them straight from the menu. But I don't want to clog my menu with stuff I don't need, especially if I can already do what that would do, you know what I mean? So I think I'm good. Little shelf here. Is that a good shelf? It's a perfect shelf. Let me move this light up, maybe. Okay, now we could put stuff on there. Let's see what kind of stuff I have in my inventory. Oops. Junk. Coolant. Yes, mechanics have coolant on the wall shelves for sure. Blowtorch, sure. Ooh, glue. Yeah, we need a couple bottles of glue, some duct tape, a hammer, some cans. That's probably pretty good. Oh, hey, good idea. Those utility coveralls or whatever they're called, yeah. I'll have to assign a settler like in here, and I can dress them up like that. A wielding mask laying around wouldn't be a bad idea, but yeah, that's a good idea. When we get settlers, most definitively. Oops, I dropped it. What the fuck? Ah, where'd it go? Not a bad idea. And by the way, I don't think I've seen you in chat yet. What's up, odd little turtle? That is not a bad idea. Alright. There we go. Some coolant. And I think the glue would go good by that. Oops. Son of a... Rotate on the axis I want you to rotate on. Why can't I get it? It's not rotating like I want it to. Okay, you know what? Before I go placing that... Oops. Before I go placing that, let's make this static, because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to bump into this and it's going to knock it over. Okay. Now we are free to, yeah. Because I saw where that was going. That was going right into knocking over the coolant, which was the problem we all had before Make Static or OCD Decorator. Stay. Perfect. Not perfect. Now, hopefully, if I drop it, it'll land flat. Yes! I remember before Make Static trying to line shit up on shelves. Who did that one build? It must have been Phoenix, I guess. She did a build with no mods. It's fairly recent. And it's this huge-ass city. I don't know how her game wasn't completely crashing. And oh my god, she had thousands of items lined up on the shelves, and it was unmodded. Oops. So she must have done this all by hand. And I know the pain of trying to stack shit on the shelf and one thing knocks over another. I don't have that kind of patience. Oops. There we go. Oh, well, thanks for tuning in, man. Sorry, I just now saw your chat. I've been so focused on this damn fucking... Wonder Glue. How'd I drop it? I don't know how I dropped it, but I did. Why can't I... What? There. I'm having some weirdness here. There it is. Smy did some insane decorating. I need to check out his channel, too. I forget. You know, I'm definitely checking out your channel. I forget which of you guys have channels and which don't. I know Pooted doesn't, which he should. I know you do, and apparently Smy does. Okay, it's doing this thing again, where I can't do anything. Okay. Ah! What the fuck just happened? Okay, one bottle of glue. I don't know what was going on there. I clicked X once and it picked up both of them. Let's just do one. See how tedious this is? And I have a mod to make the crap static. Okay, land. There. Now let's not mess with it. Okay. No. Damn it. I clicked it. There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't used. Well, I said, like I said earlier, I haven't used Make Static much because I'm not much of a decorator. I'm mostly an architectural guy. This should be on the other end of the shelf. You wouldn't want something that can cause flame next to flammable. Ah, see, it did it again. It got stuck in the wall. So if I just click X, there. Now let's pick it up and move it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, okay. See, like I said earlier. Okay, yeah, totally. That was you. Yeah. I forget. See, I remember. I said earlier, I probably watched your channel and forgot. That was. Yeah, I do remember now. There we go. It seems to be when I push him too close to the wall, all that stuff where it says, X take, Fumigus, black blowtorch, blah, 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 that stuff disappears. And I found if just clicking X and it comes back, but for some reason when I did over here, that also picked back up that other one. Okay, so that's good, that's good. And duct tape, dare we try? I was okay with one glue, but we really need multiple rolls of duct tape. It's what holds the universe together. So dare we try? Let's try to stack it like so. Oh, that looks perfect. Oh, it's like a painting. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Make static. Oh, I hope this is. I probably should have done the bottom one first. This might mess it up. Let's pray that it doesn't. Okay, sweet. Awesome, that is perfect. I love it. It looks like it was it looks like a still life, doesn't it, guys? It looks like a still life painting. That's perfect. Okay. That's what we want. How is there a blowtorch and an aluminum oil can in the metal bucket? I must have dropped it there and forgot. There we go. You have new stuff since then? Yeah, sorry. I saw that comment and I didn't read it. Yeah, so totally I will check out. I thought I already did, but yeah, I will definitely be checking out. Wordy Purdy, never heard of him. Okay. We need some more duct tape. We already have duct tape over there. Well, you can never have enough duct tape. I mean, that's just fact. Let's put it on the bench. I'm sure at some point they have to use duct tape for their... I'm sure somewhere there's a Brotherhood of Steel member with duct tape on his armor. I'm just saying. I'm sure somewhere it's a thing. Yeah, I see that kind of stuff, and I'd like to say that I'm that, but if you look at my builds, none of them, I never really even finish them, but my videos are never about completed builds. My videos are about how to do builds. Yeah. So sometimes I see those, and it's like, I could totally do that, I just, none of mine are like that. I was trying to imagine like what some of these builds would look like if I did actually finish them and have. I have some really good starts that I never finish, and like sometimes I wonder like what would it look like if I actually did finish this. I just realized still up. Well, I appreciate you staying on and watching the thing, even though I know that it's 6:30 in the morning there. Man, you're a trooper. I appreciate you staying up and watching, dude. Wow. But if you need to go to bed, by all means, I don't want to. I see. We're really pretty good in here. I could add more stuff. I could add some stuff here, like a clipboard or something. A stool wouldn't be a bad idea, but really, this place is definitely pretty solid for now. I mean, at least for now. Yeah, I know, yeah. I just realized you were still typing in chat and you said you were going to go to bed like an hour ago. It was an hour ago, because it was like 2.5 hours in. Now we're 3.5 hours in. How do we get to 3.5 hours? Should probably... Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. 3.5 hours. I definitely don't want to go over 4, so I'm probably going to end the stream here. It's super late for everyone, because I'm behind like everyone. I'm behind like all of you guys. I think everyone here is ahead of me, and it's 11:30 here, so I'm going to end the stream here, and we will pick this back up on Friday, for sure. Definitely pick this back up Friday night. Huh. All right. So, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys Friday night, hopefully. It's been real fun. We got a lot of stuff done tonight that I didn't expect to get done. Oops, sync. Well, I'll get rid of that later. So, thank you all for watching. And for those of you who didn't catch the whole build, I'll have a recap video like I have been doing for this. Hopefully up tomorrow, unless I forget like last time, but it will be up before Friday's stream. So, yeah, have a good night. Z, Pooted, if Mr. Wilson, if he's still here, Smy, everyone who's here. I can't see who's here. I'm just listening off the top of my head. There was someone with Turtle in their name, I think. Sorry, I can't see who's on. I can only see the messages on my screen. So, anyway, people who are on, thank you so much for watching. If you didn't catch the whole stream, be sure, catch that recap. It'll be a 5-minute video, and it'll show everything we've done and whatnot. And, yep. Yeah, tonight was very productive, so thank you all, and I will catch you guys Friday night.